According to Miss Buchanan, you are this close from flunking biology. You know, you keep your grades up, Coolidge, or I will bench you.
He wouldn't do that.
Oh, wouldn't I? Mac Wade is coming here to Carver High?
Yes, sir.
This is manna from heaven. This is like getting Bill Walton or Jabbar when he was still in high school, and I am going to be coaching him.
Kid's that good.
What, are you kidding? Don't you ever read the sports pages? As you can see, you can be easily replaced.
Yeah, well, if I don't pass this biology test tomorrow, I'm gone. I figured you could help me study. We could cram all night.
Yeah, I'd like to, Cool, but I got something I got to do tonight.
Say, man, maybe you didn't hear what the brother said. If he don't pass that test tomorrow, then he's off the team, man. I mean, there ain't no other time. You gotta help him study tonight.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Is that the test?
That ain't the test, it's just the answers.
You saying my son is an illiterate? That's impossible. I think the trouble is right here, in this school.
You're gonna get faked out of your socks, even by an old man. Let's go. Okay, help out on D. All right, here it is. Work through. That's the way to work through. Go, go. All right. Now let's go. Nice big Warren.
Emerge victorious. It's a good practice, a lot of hustle. 25 laps forwards, 25 backwards, then hit the showers. Coolidge.
Yeah, Coach.
What lit you up today?
Nothing, just feeling good, that's all.
Feeling good, huh? Well, that was all right out there. You keep that up against Jefferson, we will blow them off the court. One other thing. According to Miss Buchanan, you are this close from flunking biology. You know, you keep your grades up, Coolidge, or I will bench you.
He wouldn't do that.
Oh, wouldn't I?
Would you?
What was all that about?
Grades, little Abner, just grades. I shouldn't even have to go through that stuff, man. Big Coolidge is gonna play his way to the big times.
Come on, it's open. School day's over. You're eating up my time. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Well, I'll make it short.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a student.
That's all right. I know what it's like. I work from first light to last, and when I'm off, I don't want to do nothing except keep my mind off everything.
Yeah, well, what can I do for you?
Oh, right. I'm Charlie Wade.
Ken Reeves. Pleased to meet you.
How do you do, sir? My son is going to be enrolling here tomorrow at Carver, and I'm a little worried about him, you know, coming to a new school and everything.
Yeah, well, Mr. Wade...
And I don't want anything to hurt his chances. I hated taking him out of school like that, especially since he has only a few more months to go before he graduates, but I didn't have no choice on account of my job. You see, we're from Idaho.
Yeah, Mr. Wade, I think the person you want to see is Sybil Buchanan. She's the vice principal at our school.
Well, you're the basketball coach, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
And you're who I want to be talking to. This move was a tough break for Mac. I mean, scouts were coming to see him, and it just looked like his future was all set. Mr. McBride, that's Mac's old coach. He done everything to try and keep him there. He even offered to put the boy up himself.
Mr. Wade, where is it you said you were from? Idaho?
That's right, Idaho.
And your son's name is Mac?
That's right, Mac Wade.
You mean Mac Wade, the all-scholastic high school All-American?
Yeah, I brought this along in case you want to see it.
This is your son?
Yes, sir.
Mac Wade is coming here to Carver High?
Sorry about the writing. I guess I'm just still a little nervous first day and everything.
Sign your name and I'll type in the information. If I can read it, that is.
So he says, since we've all heard the same jokes before, we call him out by the numbers. So the other guy shouts 17, and nothing happens. So he turns to the first guy, and he says, hey, how come nobody's laughing? And the first guy says, well, some guys just don't know how to tell a joke.
The same goes for you, Abner.
17. Whoa, did you see that guy? Goldstein, you have to be blind not to see that guy.
Man, that guy's got more decorations on his jacket than a 5-star general.
Or Elton John.
Hey, where exactly is Idaho?
Somewhere between here and New York.
And he's all state?
Don't get excited, Goldstein. There can't be more than 2 high schools in the whole territory.
This is manna from heaven. This is like getting Bill Walton or Jabbar when he was still in high school, and I am going to be coaching them.
Kid's that good.
What, are you kidding? Don't you ever read the sports pages? Mac Wade is about the most publicized ball player in high school since Jabbar was a para memorial when he was still Lou Alcindor. We only got 9 games left on the schedule, and who's going to beat us? I could get to the playoffs with 4 seals as long as I got Wade at center.
And you're going to play him?
Yeah, no. I'm going to put him in a cage and charge admission for people to see him. Of course I'm going to play him.
That sounds a little unfair to me.
Well, of course it does. That's because you don't understand basketball.
And you obviously don't understand fair play. You go through the whole season and all of a sudden some superstar is suddenly dropped into your lap and you're ready to trade in the rest of your team for, what was that?
Baby seals.
Yeah, baby seals. Ken, where's your loyalty? How's the rest of the team going to feel? Now, if this kid is as good as you say he is, what about the other teams in the league? Is it fair to them?
Sybil, there's nothing to it. It always happens in baseball. Teams are always picking up extra players at the end of the season to help them win the pennant.
Yeah, well, that's professional. This is high school. There's supposed to be a difference. Besides, what kind of pride can you take in getting to the playoffs because you had some special kind of help? Wouldn't it be more satisfying to get there on your own?
Look, Sybil, you know what?
What?
You're right. Would have been like taking candy from the baby. Thing is, it's just so tempting. That's all. You wouldn't understand.
Well, believe me, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, well, at least it won't hurt Wade anyway. His missing the rest of the season won't hurt his chances for college. And I guess he can find other ways of staying in shape.
Well, there's no reason why he can't at least work out with the team.
That's not a bad idea. Of course. If it's all right with you, I mean.
Well, of course it's all right with me. Look at his record. I think it would do your team a lot of good to see that good grades and a hook shot can coexist.
You know?
All men are created equal. Now, can anyone here tell me whether or not that statement has gained or lost meaning with the passage of time? Mr. Wade. Mr. Wade, I realize that this is your first week at Carver, and that therefore everything must seem a little foreign to you. However, it is imperative that I have this in my classroom.
Yes, sir, if you need it.
Mr. Wade, I'm surprised at you. Another outburst like that, and I'll have to ask you to leave my class.
Oh, Mac Wade.
Yeah.
I'm Ken Reeves, the basketball coach.
Hey, Coach, good to meet you.
How are you? Got a little time? I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
Sure thing.
Come on.
Thanks.
Break that up, will you? So I decided that it would be best for everyone concerned if you didn't play.
Sure, I understand. I don't want to cause any trouble or anything.
But I want to assure your father that you're not playing here is going to do nothing to hurt your scholarship chances.
Oh, I know that. It's just that my father, he's been worrying about me since I've been little.
Somehow I can't picture you ever being little. Look, anyway, I want you to feel free to come down to the gym and work out whenever you want. I'm sure there'll be no problem if you want to sit on the bench during games, but I just assume you didn't suit up. It'll be too tempting for me.
Great, that'll be fine.
Good.
Hey, Coach?
Yeah?
You played pro, right?
That's right.
What college did you go to?
BC.
BC.
Boston College. End of the green line on the MTA. Go Eagles. Home of Bob Smooth Carrington. Why?
Well, you seem like you know the ropes and everything, and I've been getting all these letters and offers from colleges. I've been getting them since my sophomore year.
You mean scholarship offers?
Yeah. Anyway, I haven't made up my mind yet where to go, and I was wondering if you'd be able to help me out with that stuff. You see, I got so many people coming at me all the time, I get kind of confused about it.
Be a pleasure.
Great.
Today's contestant on Bowl Your Destiny is Warren Coolidge, Carver High basketball great. His first roll will determine whether or not he passes his next biology exam. Big Warren, how do you feel?
I feel loose. I feel strong. I'm ready to win this for Mom and Dad and the boys at the Drug Rehabilitation Center.
Great. Maestro, a drum roll, please. Super effort, Big Warren. And now, will you risk everything for the human pyramid? Degree of difficulty, 3.4.
Have to ask my family first.
The voice of the public has been heard. Gentlemen, if you please.
Had a pretty good season so far. You know, just once, I'd like to come into this gym and see a nice, simple layup drill, as opposed to something that looks like it's straight out of Barnum and Bailey. A couple more weeks, I'm going to put a tent over this place. Coolidge the ball. Gently, please. Gently. Thank you. For those of you who haven't met him, I'll play Amy Vanderbilt. This is Mac Wade.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, all right, easy. Settle down. We all right, please? And Mac's going to finish out the year here at Carver, so I've invited him to work out with our team, if you can call it that. Now, the introductions are over. Let's start at the top of the key with the layup drill, all right? Let's go. Let's go. Join in, Mac. Yeah, right. Go ahead. Okay, let's set a record. 3 in a row. Let's go, Jack.
Hey, are you Thorpe? Do I look like Thorpe?
Oh, that's one. Nice. Hayward.
Thorpe's the small fry up front. I'm Coolidge.
That's 2. All right, 3. I knew I could count on you, Thorpe. Let's go, Big Warren. Aha. Good. Real good, Coolidge. All right, that's the way to do it. Let's go, go, go.
You started to drive a little too late.
I know that.
Easily done. Let's go, let's go. See a little chatter out there. Let's go. Get up there, Big Warren. All right, there's a lesson for you. That's a good practice. That's a lot of hustle, all right? Now we're going to go to laps 15 frontwards, 15 backwards, in the showers.
Let's go.
See you guys
Let's
tomorrow.
go.
Hey, don't you have to run laps?
No, stupid. He ain't on the Jeep. He's just working out.
Hey, Coolidge.
Yeah, Big Mac?
I mean, cool. You're pretty good.
Thanks.
Hey, if I can help you out with anything, like if you want to go one-on-one after practice or anything, just let me know, all right?
Yeah, maybe.
See you later.
Pretty nice guy.
Yeah, you think he'd be all kinds of stuck up.
I know, but he ain't like that.
You hated his guts when you thought the coach was gonna play him instead of you.
Hey, the thought never entered my mind. Besides, I held my own with him. Says who? Says Wade, that's who.
Hey, listen, what's the difference? I mean, you think he really cares about playing for Carver? He can play for any school he wants to.
Man, you know what he told me? He got more than 150 scholarship offers.
Yeah, man, he's gonna do all the things we've been dreaming about doing.
Yeah, talk about having life locked.
So what? Things go right as soon as I get out of this dump. My uncle is gonna set me up in the shoe business. You know what that means, huh? At least $200 a week clear, huh? Wow!
$200, you kidding?
Yeah, that's right.
Not that it's gonna matter that much to you, but you ought to watch it in Finneman's class. He's really got it in for jocks.
What do you mean?
Well, he thinks because we're on the basketball team, we expect some kind of special treatment, which he really goes out of his way not to give.
Well, thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
Mr. Finneman?
Yes. All right, take a seat, Mr. Wade.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, settle down. Mr. Wade, is there anything personally offensive you find about me or this class?
Personally offensive?
The man's definitely a masochist.
Very funny, Mr. Wade. But I should tell you, I don't appreciate jokes on class time. However, I would consider it a personal favor if someone with your academic skills would join the rest of the class. Melissa, change seats with Mr. Wade. Thank you. Now, in preparation for tomorrow's test, I'm going to spend this period in a review of the work we've covered. Wade.
Mr. Finneman, will I have to take this test since I just came to this school?
Let's get something straight. In the first place, with your grades, you should have no trouble with the test. Chances are you've already covered the material at your old school. Secondly, and most important, while you're in my class, you will be expected to do all the required work. I'm fully aware of your circumstances, Mr. Wade, but you're not here in a pass. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, Mr. Wade, what is the name of the small pea-shaped gland located here?
I broke my glasses. I can't see too well without them.
Coolidge, what is the function of the pituitary gland? Did you do last night's reading?
Yeah, well, I was going to, but what happened was,
In other words, you're not prepared.
No.
That's it, Coolidge. No more warnings. After class, you and I are going to see Miss Buchanan. Mr. Wade, would you care to tell us the function of the pituitary gland?
May I be excused?
No, you may not.
I have to go.
Then try a little self-control.
I'm gonna be sick.
Wade!
Warren, the simple fact is you're failing biology.
Miss Buchanan, dissecting frogs and reading about lymph nodes are not going to give me ahead in the real world.
Now, Warren, what you know about the real world wouldn't fill a postage stamp. Now, I know that Coach Reeves has spoken to you about your grades, but they're getting worse. Let me make it simple for you. No biology, no basketball. Now, if you feel you need it, I can arrange to have somebody tutor you.
And have to hang around with some four-eyed freak with pimples and a slide rule? No, thanks.
Okay, have it your own way, but if I don't get any better reports from Mr. Finneman, Basketball is out. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Miss Buchanan.
Fine. You may go.
One of these days, I'm going to be a principal someplace. And when I am, the first thing I'm going to do is abolish team sports.
And what do you think that'll accomplish?
Over a period of time, the elimination of the prima donna athlete. It's not bad enough I have a Coolidge to deal with. Now I've got Mac Wade.
Wade? You know, I'm starting to think that what some of the students say about you is true.
What's that?
That you have a personal axe to grind against jocks.
That's absurd.
Well, then why would you lump Mac Wade in with some of the other jocks around here? You've seen his transcript.
I don't care what his transcript says. The kid's a wise guy and a clown, and wouldn't answer questions when I called on him. Superstar or no superstar, if he doesn't measure up, he flunks out.
Okay, I don't expect you to handle it any differently.
I have your support on that?
Of course.
Somebody shoot. Oh, he's right here.
Ain't nothing but a test.
That's what you think. Buchanan read me the riot act this morning, and forget about being benched. If I don't pass that test, I'm gone.
Don't worry about it, man. If worse comes to worse, we can always get Wade to take the place.
Okay, settle down. As you all know, the next game on the schedule is against Jefferson.
Jefferson, please!
Now, look, hold it. Contrary to popular opinion, they're not just going to roll over and play dead for us. Don't look at their record.
1-23.
Yeah, well, they're a lot better than they look on paper. That is why we are going to have a game-conditioned scrimmage today. In shirts, I want Coolidge, Haywood, Gomez, Salami, and Goldstein. In skins, Wade, Thorpe, Jackson, Reese, and Vital. What? How do you say that?
Nicholas Anthony Vitalia.
Vitalia. All right, let's go. Coolidge, you better pass that test tomorrow. What is it?
Biology.
Yeah, that's right, because as you can see, you can be easily replaced. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, everybody got a man? All right, let's go.
Go, Coolidge. Go.
A lot of hustle out there. No laps today. Hit the showers. Wade.
Yeah.
You're a great ball player.
Hey, thanks.
Okay. Now listen up, you guys. Settle down for a minute, will you? Listen up. Just to show you all how great the rewards for hard work and hustle can be on this team, I've decided to call off tomorrow's practice.
Hey!
You guys earned it, but I want to see you here on Friday, on time, ready to go to work, all right?
Right, you got it.
Smooth with that there.
Hey, Coolidge, what's your problem?
I'm depressed.
What are you depressed about?
You know. You saw you rolled all over me.
Yeah, well, so we rolled all over you. Now listen, Wade is a great ball player. You're not used to being challenged like that. You did just fine out there. There's nothing to be depressed about.
I guess I'm just jealous. He's got all them scholarship offers and all that.
Yeah, well, you know, basketball isn't the only reason that Wade's getting all these offers.
He's also maintained a high academic average all through school. You seem to be forgetting about that.
I'm not forgetting about it. It's just that school don't come easy for me like it does for some people. Wade's just one of those guys.
Look, Big Warren, you mind if I give you a little advice?
Yeah.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself and hit the books.
Right.
Why don't you see if you can get Wade to help you out, man? See, maybe he can help you study.
Are you crazy?
Why not? He's the one with all the brains around here.
I can't do that. I don't want him to think I'm a dope.
Why don't you just swallow your pride, man, and just go ask the guy?
Hey, if you don't want to ask him, I'll help you study.
I'll ask him.
Let's go.
Hey, Mac.
Yeah, cool.
Listen, man, I need a favor. Remember you said if I need any help, you'd help me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, if I don't pass this biology test tomorrow, I'm gone. I figured you could help me study. We could cram all night.
Yeah, I'd like to, Cool, but I got something I gotta do tonight. Maybe some other time, huh?
Say, man, maybe you didn't hear what the brother said. If you don't pass that test tomorrow, then he's off the team, man. I mean, there ain't no other time. You gotta help him study tonight.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Hey, what's going on?
Leave this, man.
Nothing.
What's your problem, Wade?
There's no problem, Coach.
No, there's no problem. He was just leaving, that's all.
Yeah, he's got something real important to do, like slop the hogs.
Look, Thor, right here. What's going on?
Man, I feel like I'm walking the last mile.
Hey, don't worry about it. You'll do fine.
I can't help it. I'm real nervous.
You know, I once read somewhere that when you're real scared of something, you ask yourself, what's the worst thing that could happen if it came true? So what's the worst thing that could happen if you failed the test?
I lose my eligibility and I'm off the team.
Right, and what's the worst thing that could happen if that happened?
I can't play basketball, I don't get no scholarship, I don't go to college, and I end up peddling pencils on some street corner someplace.
It's funny, when I did it, it worked.
Tishman,
Present.
Vitriano,
Yo.
Shore,
Here.
Openden,
Yeah.
Reed,
Here.
Wade,
Mac Wade is here, Miss Buchanan. Okay, send him in. Okay, thank you. She'll see you now. Have a seat, Mac. Mr. Finneman tells me you skipped his biology test. Do you have an explanation?
I just didn't think I had to take the test since I've only been in school a few days. It just doesn't seem fair that I should have to take it.
Well, that's a very good argument and a very poor excuse, but we're the teachers and you're the student. As long as you're here, we decide what's fair. Now, Mr. Finneman has scheduled a makeup test for you. You are to take that test. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss Buchanan.
If you don't, you're going to be in for a lot of trouble. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Look, Mac, we're not trying to punish you, but you do have a wonderful future ahead of you. Don't do anything that might ruin it. You've only got a few more months to go before you graduate. It would be a shame to mar your record now. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
You may go.
It's open. Lock's been broken for 3 weeks. Oh, ho. What brings you down here to the bowels of Carver High?
These are for you.
Huh?
You, looking for another job?
What is this?
Well, I took the liberty of peeking. They're calls. From the basketball coach at Duke University, the basketball coach at the University of Kentucky, a call from the coach at Arizona State, et cetera, et cetera.
It's starting. Word's probably out that Wade is now here at Carver High. You know what that means?
No.
It means that every college coach in the country is going to be breathing down my neck until Wade decides exactly what school he's going to. You know, I really shouldn't complain. It's kind of nice having a basketball player whose biggest problem is whether he's going to go to Indiana, Marquette, UCLA.
Yeah, well, maybe for you, but not for me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing, except I'm starting to wish I'd let you put Wade on the team.
What, now you want to put some money on Carver to win?
No, I'm just wishing he was on the team so I could threaten to kick him off.
I don't think I want to hear this.
No? Oh, okay, well, if you don't want to get involved.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a second. Come here. Have a seat. What's the problem?
I'm not sure. But his class performance is not only far below his grade average, it's not even passing. And on top of that, teachers are complaining that he's inattentive in class and on occasion even disruptive.
Disruptive?
You know, making jokes, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, now, what do I know? But he doesn't strike me as the class clown type, you know.
Me either. That's why it's so confusing.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because he's in a new school trying to make the change, that sort of thing.
Yeah, maybe, but that doesn't explain why he skipped Mr. Finneman's biology test, which, according to Wade, he didn't think he had to take. Now, I was hoping because his grades are so good that he'd be an influence on the rest of the team, but it looks like it's going to be the opposite way around.
Well, now, there you go again. Don't start with the members of the team. Don't blame them. From what I can see, Wade isn't making a whole lot of friends in the locker room either, you know.
What happened?
Well, I'm not too sure, but as I get it, Coolidge asked Wade to help him study for Finneman's exam, and Wade very politely said no.
Oh, well, the dirty dozen must have loved that.
That's right. I got there just in time. I thought that maybe we were going to kill him. I hate to admit it, but maybe he is going the prima donna route. I mean, with a future like he's got in front of him, maybe he just figures he'll mark time until graduation. It's kind of a shame, too. He's a nice kid.
Yeah, well, maybe he's got a problem at home, you know.
Well, I'll sure find out tonight. I'm supposed to go over there and help him sift out scholarship offers. He's got about 150 of them.
Oh, good. See what you can do to straighten him out. Finneman is on the warpath about Wade, and I promised I wouldn't give him any special treatment. And it would be a shame if he jeopardized his future because he tried to slide by the last few months. So, see what you can do, okay?
Sure.
Oh, get on. Hey, Coach.
How are you?
Mac said you'd be coming. You hungry? I have some leftovers in the trailer.
Oh, thanks. I ate before I came.
Well, how about a beer then? You look like a beer drinker to me.
Matter of fact, I come from a long line of them.
Great. Mac's in the trailer.
Mr. Wade?
Call me Charlie.
Okay, Charlie, could I speak to you privately for a minute?
Sure. What's on your mind?
Well, I was wondering if Mac was having a problem that I and the other teachers should know about.
What kind of problem?
Well, I really don't know. That's why I wanted to ask you. I thought maybe it was something here at home.
If he has, I'd know about it. Me and that boy are pretty close. Why are you asking?
Well, Mac is having problems at school. Some of the teachers are complaining that he's just not doing the work.
That's funny. Mac never had no trouble at school before. He's always been a good student, always brought home good grades.
Yeah, well, that was my understanding, too. That's why I thought maybe there was some trouble here.
Well, let's go in and find out.
Thanks.
Come on in.
Hey, Coach.
What do you say, Mac?
I was just studying for Mr. Finneman's biology test.
Oh.
Mac, Coach Reese says you've been having some kind of trouble in school.
I think it's all taken care of now. I had to talk with Miss Buchanan about it.
Oh, well, good. Miss Buchanan does have a way of straightening things out.
That takes care of that. Why don't I get that beer, and Mac, you get them letters the college has been sending you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Holy cow. boys, right?
Yeah, you the guy that...
It don't matter who I am.
Is that the test?
That ain't the test, it's just the answers. Where's the 10?
What 10?
The $10.
Hey, nobody told me about any $10.
Come on, you think my friends in the Mimeo room work just for school credit?
Listen, I ain't got $10.
Okay, how much you got? I ain't got all day. It's multiple choice. Just write it down your arm or something.
I don't like it any better than you do, but what choice do we have?
Yeah, well, you don't have to suspend him.
Yes, I do. Short of committing a criminal act, this is about as serious as you can get. And it's not as if he wasn't warned. You talked to him, I talked to him, Finneman talked to him.
Yeah, but there's got to be some other explanation. It doesn't make any sense. Why would he jeopardize his whole future doing something so stupid?
I don't know, but he was caught red-handed. The only thing that needs explaining is how he thought he could have possibly gotten away with it.
As it turns out, he never would have, even if Finneman hadn't caught him.
Why not?
Because he had all the wrong answers. The answer sheet we found in his pocket was for a different test.
Finneman purposely switched tests so Wade couldn't get the answers from the students who had taken the test the day before.
And obviously, Wade didn't even bother to read the questions.
I tell you, none of this makes any sense.
I agree. Maybe there's something psychological. Maybe the kid is self-destructive. But the only thing we've got to go on are the facts.
Have you told him yet?
We've sent word to his father. I'm going to see to both of them tomorrow.
Anybody mind if I take home a copy of Wade's test paper?
For what?
I don't know. I just thought I'd look it over. Maybe I'll find something.
It's okay with me.
Okay, go ahead.
Thanks. Major function of the endocrine system is transportation. Good. The chemical reaction in plants resulting in the creation of chlorophyll is photosynthesis. Everybody knows that. It's the answer for all of the above. I don't believe it. All you had to do is read the questions. Didn't even bother to...
I'm sorry, Pa. I just didn't know what else to do. I was scared. I don't even know why they made me take that test in the first place.
We go up to school tomorrow. We'll get it straightened out then.
No, don't, Pa.
Why not?
This school's not like the other school. I don't like it. They keep saying I gotta do things that I didn't have to do at the old school. Why can't we just leave it alone and go to another school?
Hi.
Come on in.
Man?
Sure.
Hi, Max.
Sit down.
I suppose Max told you about the trouble he's in school.
Yeah, I'm gonna straighten it all out tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid it may not be quite that easy.
Why not?
Well, Mr. Charlie, cheating on an exam is a very serious offense. It has to go on Max's record, and it could have an effect on his academic standing for college.
Can I be excused?
Why, you sick or something?
No, I just feel like I need some air.
Mac, all the answers on your test paper were wrong.
Wrong?
You didn't know that, did you? You didn't know that because you didn't bother to read any of the questions. Either that or you couldn't read the questions.
I just didn't have my glasses on.
No, I don't think that's the reason, Mac.
What are you trying to say?
Well, Mr. Wade, I don't think that Mac can read very well.
What are you talking about? If he couldn't read, don't you think I'd know about it?
Yeah, well, I could be wrong, but...
Well, you sure as hell is wrong. Here, Mac, read this.
Dear Mr. Wade, we would be pleased if you would accept our invitation to visit Arizona State University with an eye towards considering us when the time comes for deciding your college future. Please advise us when such a visit would be
Convenient.
We will be glad to make all travel arrangements. Whatever you decide. Good luck in your college career. Yours truly.
See? He can read.
Well?
I think we better call in Mr. Wade.
Send Mr. Wade in, will you, please?
Come on, what's the verdict?
Not good.
Mr. Wade, have a seat, please.
Will someone tell me what's going on around here?
Mr. Wade, we gave Mac a test this morning. It's called the Scholastic Reading Comprehension Test. And according to the results, he is a Group 2 functional illiterate.
You saying my son is an illiterate?
I'm sorry.
That's impossible, because he ain't never had no trouble in school before. You wanna know what I think? I think the trouble is right here, in this school.
Mr. Wade. Mr. Wade.
How can something like that happen? Kid's graduating in less than 6 months.
Before coming to Carver, I taught at a rural school. I saw it happen. A kid's a slow learner, but you don't have or want to take the extra time to work with him, so you pass him on. In Wade's case, when he started blossoming as a basketball player, his teachers probably went easy on him. All it takes is one. And then all the other teachers don't want to feel like they're the only ones who are standing in a kid's way by flunking him.
What about his transcript?
Obviously a total misrepresentation of Wade's scholastic performance.
Whew. Well, so what are we supposed to do now? He's going to graduate in just a few more months.
I don't see how we can.
Can we do that? Stop him from graduating?
We have a duty and a responsibility here. And furthermore, the question isn't can we, but should we?
If we don't, we're just as guilty as all those other people who just kept letting him slide by.
Well, flunking Wade now could have a tremendous effect on his life. Do we have the right to interfere like that? You're right, Finneman. As long as he remains a student at Carver, we don't have any choice. He can't graduate.
do too well on the test, did I?
No, you didn't, Mac.
See, back at my old school, I didn't hardly have to take any tests. I think that's why I got so scared about that biology test. It was the first one I had to take in about 3 years.
Mac, I don't know exactly how to explain all this to you, but I want to be the one to try. According to your test scores, you've got a long way to go before you can graduate high school.
6 months ain't that long.
Yeah, well, it could be a lot longer than that. You're going to have to spend at least another year here at Carver.
I don't understand what you people got against me. I never had no trouble like this at my old school.
Yeah, well, the teachers at your old school thought they were doing you a favor, but they weren't. You haven't learned the things that you have to learn to graduate high school. One of the reasons is that you can barely read, Mac.
I can read. I've always been a little slow, and I have trouble with a few words, but I can read.
Now, your reading level's 6th grade. We have no choice but to hold you back. We can't graduate you.
You won't have to. Come on, Mac, we're getting out of here.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm taking him out of this school. He's had nothing but trouble since he's been here.
Well, what's that gonna solve? Look, what are you gonna do? Take him to another school? They're bound to react the same way we did, Charlie.
It's Mr. Wade to you.
He'll catch up with you sooner or later. So you mean to tell me that there's a chance that Wade will graduate anyway?
Yes, if they accept his transcript.
Yeah, but the transcript's as phony as a $3 bill.
But it's not forged. No one tampered with it. It accurately reflected the grades his teacher gave him. Now, Carver or any other school is obliged to accept it.
So you mean there's nothing we can do?
Nothing but pass on the information when we send his transcript to the next school.
Yeah, well, they're gonna react the same way that we did. So, what then?
Maybe they will, or maybe they won't want to deal with it. Ken, the sad fact is there are a lot of teachers who just don't care.
Gee, I really feel sorry for the kid. Of course, if he stays healthy, he'll probably sign a pro contract that'll make him a millionaire before he's 21. He'll probably never do a day's work in his life.
That's true. But what about the kids like Wade who will? What happens to them?
Hey, Coach. I passed.
If you think someone is under the influence of PCP, don't try to subdue him by yourself.
Okay, just reach out and take my hand. Hey, where are you, Close?
I don't know.
Now, where was that party?
Coach, it's not the kind of thing you want to get involved with, know what I mean? The kind of people that were there don't like being asked a lot of questions.
Ken, do you know what you can get for breaking and entering in this state?
I'm a first offender. They'll go very easy on me.
let's see. Sodium bisulfite, hydrochloric acid, and sodium carbonate. Will there be anything else?
That should do it. Oh, why don't you let me have a pint of piperidine as long as I'm here?
Piperidine. Right. You'll have to sign for it.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Sure I will.
Who is it?
It's me, man. Rice, open up.
You have any trouble?
Piece of cake, just like always. How's it going?
Well, it looks like a good batch. Let's set that stuff on the workbench.
Well, come on, Lonnie. Let's get some light on the subject and see what we got here.
What are you, stupid? This stuff is like dynamite. One spark on the light switch, we're history.
Will you relax, Burns? I'm just seeing if you're on your toes.
Now, tell me, what do you think would happen if one of you were to hold out your arm and I was to do something like that?
I'd get an owie.
Yes, I suspect you would. But I'll tell you, someone who has taken a large dose of PCP, for that person, the odds are he'd just laugh at me. No sensation of pain whatever. And you couple this with paranoia and disorientation, and this makes this type of drug user a very real danger to himself and to others.
Sounds like the kids in my homeroom.
What's this stuff made of, anyway?
The key ingredient is called piperidine, and this is used in the making of rubber and plastics. Legitimate users can get a pint for under $10.
Well, so say some kid's stolen this stuff. What are you supposed to do?
Well, that's not a real simple answer to that question. But if you suspect that one of your students is under the influence of PCP, be very careful. Because not only can users become extremely violent, but in some cases they've exhibited almost superhuman strength. I mean, enough to snap a pair of handcuffs in two.
So what are you supposed to do, look for a piece of kryptonite?
Well, you just have to use your own judgment, of course. But the best thing is if you see someone, if you think someone is under the influence of PCP, don't try to subdue him by yourself. Go and get some help. Go get another teacher, or, if possible, get us.
Us meaning the police.
That's right, yeah. And I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I would like to leave my cards. If any of you have any questions later, if you just feel that you need to reach me, please do. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Ken Reeves. I coach basketball. I'm a staff good guy. I like to see kids grow up to be healthy and strong, be what they can be. I'd also like to see you again. Is this card only good for emergencies?
Are you really trying to pick up a cop?
Why, is there a law against it or something?
I don't know, but there must be. Bye.
Bye.
York.
About time.
You know it, Jack. I'm ready tonight. I'm really ready.
Hey, you ain't the only one, Elijah. You found me the Prince of Midair tonight.
You mean the Prince of Hot Air tonight? Say, Phil, you got some tape for my finger?
I assume you brothers are going to be doing some celebrating later, little festivities after the festivity.
Yeah. Party over there. They're going to be jamming around there.
Jamming ain't the word. I understand when them brothers give a party, people fly in all the way from New York just to get down.
Man, if I die, I will crawl to get there.
I heard that.
Yo, Phil, what's with the socks? You don't expect a good-looking dude like me to be caught in a big game like this with these socks?
Jeez, give me another pair.
Wait, I'll check.
Hey, look here, man. We going to invite Phil to the party?
Who, man? Who'd you say? Mr. Personality himself?
Hey, if he can't keep up the pace, he don't need to be in the race.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all hold it just a second. I mean, we're supposed to be a team, ain't we? I mean, even in the pros, when they win a title, man, they share their winnings with the trainers and the managers. It's just a classy thing to do.
Yeah, but, Phil?
Yeah, Haywood's right. Carver's a class act, and he's been doing our dirty work all year, picking up our towels, uniforms, and jock straps.
Come on, can't we just pay him instead?
Come on, man. Give
me
me
a
break. What are you talking about?
Okay, invite him, all right? But I'm telling you, the folks at the party, man, are gonna think he's the runt of the litter.
Oh, man.
Hey, fellas! Hey, man, look at this!
Take down the stairs.
All right, settle down. It's a gift from my sister. It's my new image.
Yeah.
Now, look. These guys are good with playing tonight. They're very good, and I think you're better, because I think you're better, believe it or not, from the neck up. We're going to beat these guys tonight by thinking, by using our heads. Now, you all know what your matchups are. We worked on this yesterday. You know what their individual tendencies are? Everybody knows who they have, right?
Right.
Okay? Anybody got any questions on that? All right, now you know what they're going to do on defense. They're going to be on you all over the court in a man-to-man. These guys like to press and run. They're going to take you to a man-to-man press after a made field goal. When they make a free throw, they'll pick you up in a zone press all over the court. They'll drop back to a man-to-man at half court. Now, these guys like to establish a quick offense. They generate an early offense. Every time they're coming down, they want to go quickly. They're going to fast break on you every time. Guards, Hayward, Thorpe, Gomez, Salami. You got to look for the break every time the ball goes up. You also have to watch for the back screens. They're going to back screen going to the ball like this and come off this way. They're going to back screen away from the ball and look for the lob pass. You got to warn back here when you see it coming. You got to warn these guys up front for the switch. I don't want you to switch. I want you to fight through, because if you don't, you're in a mismatch every time. We got to think about three things. Patience. You got to set up the ball and wait. You try to run your run-and-gun, razzle-dazzle offense, these guys are going to blow you right out of there. You got to be smart. Think of what you can do, play within yourselves, your own offense, and keep looking for the big guy. This is what we have on them. This is what they haven't got. They're fast, they're smart, they're tough, but they are small. You got to hustle. Like they do, only better. You got to go on the floor for the ball when it's loose. You got to go for every rebound, even guards. Look for the rebound coming up to the top of the key. Hustle, be smart, be patient. You do these three things, you'll get number 4, which we've been working toward all year, which is what? The playoffs! Say what? The playoffs! So we can't do anything about that in here. The game's out there, so let's go. Let's go! Pick him up, pick him up.
Pick him up, pick him up.
Watch the lane. This is our last timeout. We're down by 1 point. We got 14 seconds left on the clock. That's plenty of time. When we inbounds the ball, Thorpe, you run it down to 10 seconds and call number 3. Now listen, we're running the end of game special. You got it? But we've been running 3 against them all night, and they're starting to react to it. So you're calling 3, but you're running the special like we practiced all week, okay? Wait for them to react. Once they clear the lane, then get it into Coolidge.
Coach.
What?
This center just left the court favoring his left knee. I don't think he can protect the inside.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, Coolidge, don't do anything fancy. Take it right to the hoop and everybody crash the boards. When we score, you got to get back fast. Don't give them an easy bucket like we just did. If we don't score, the hell with it. We're going to jam it through and we're going to the playoffs, all right? All right.
Go run the play! why don't we pull a fast break out of here?
Hey, and don't rush salami because they gonna be partying all night long.
That's right, man. Hey.
I think I'll have my chauffeur bring my wheels around.
Who ever heard of a chauffeur-driven skateboard?
Hey, Phil, man, why don't you stick around? We'll give you a ride to the party.
Oh, no, thanks, Salami. It's all right.
Come on, man. We want you to go with us.
Oh, it's okay, thank you.
Hey, look, man. You the team manager, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're the team. We stick together. We're famous. That means you famous.
Right, you might even get recruited by some college even.
Hey, man, we can't let the boy wander out there all by himself. I mean, there's all kinds of evil trouble out there.
I'm hip, and he ain't gonna never find none of it without a little help from us.
Where is this party? Hey, just stick with us, man. Wherever we are, that's where the party's at. Wait a minute, you gotta look your best. You know what time it is? I don't know, I don't have a watch. It's shower time!
You love a winner, that's why.
Of course I do.
Why you hired me?
Flying high.
You better believe it. You kidding me?
finish.
You know, I've never been so nervous in the pros. For 2 seasons now, I've been wondering, what makes you think I'm a coach, huh? Just because I know how to play the game? Well, now I'm telling you, I know I am a coach.
Hey, let me help you.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, let me hear something. You guys gonna celebrate?
I don't know, team probably knock over a liquor store or something.
Well,
Giving them much thought.
I'm buying. Remember, you wanted the playoffs so bad you could taste it?
Yeah.
Well, tonight you can, buddy. Medium rare.
Let's take a hamburger.
Hey, the choice is yours.
Amazing, that's not like you. I can't believe it. Let me say goodbye to the team.
Come on.
What, you forget something, Phil?
No, it's a wash and wear suit.
I just want you all to know, you're number one in my book. We got a lot of work to do this week before the playoffs. As most of you may know, if you followed my own illustrious career, I never been on a championship team before. And I'm proud to be able to share this experience with you. So where's Coolidge?
Hey, Salami. Salami. Earth the salami. Earth the salami. Man, why don't you get with the beat?
I'm being patriotic and saving energy.
Girl, these folks don't know nothing about no rhythm. Say, Phil, why don't you go on out there and mingle, bro? Pick yourself a pretty lady and get loose.
I'm all right.
Oh, come on, man.
Really? All right.
All right, man, whatever you say. Cletus, what you been doing with yourself these days, brother?
Oh, little of this, little of that.
You do it well, man. It's a great party.
What else? So who's the little dude over in the corner over there? I mean, the one looked like his pet rat just died.
Hey, that's Phil Jeffers, our manager, man. We thought it'd be a good idea to bring him along, you know.
Yeah, well, the way he's sitting there, he's gonna give this joint a bad rap.
Yeah, well, why don't you go on over there and liven him up a bit?
Yeah, maybe I will.
Hey, Thumpy, let me rap at you a minute, man.
Hey, man, I'll catch you later.
All right, bro.
Just poured it fresh. It's better than a cold glass.
This is yours.
No, don't take it. I just pour me another.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Just vanished.
Maybe he went home.
Yeah, he probably went home to sleep it off.
Yeah, maybe we ought to call his mama to make sure, man.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea, man. And if he's not there yet, we just say, hey, lady, your son's running around naked, and he'll probably be there soon.
Hey, come on, man. Let's get back to the party. He's big enough to take care of himself.
You ought to know, Coolidge.
You.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, come on.
So sleepy.
Come on, let's go, Jefferson. Time to wake up. Come on.
Up and at him. Come on. Come on.
Go.
Come on. Wake up. Wake up. All right? You awake? Here. That's right. Put on your glasses. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, now let's get your clothes. I'll give you a lift home, all right? Hey, where are your clothes?
I don't know.
All right, come on.
I'll get you a bag for these.
Well, it's fine just like that. Don't bother.
No bother. Thank you for bringing my boy home, Mr. Reeves.
Well, I was happy I was there to help. You gonna be all right?
I don't know. I hope so. We'll see after you get some sleep.
Maybe a doctor.
Doctor couldn't help.
Then you know what's wrong with him? Mrs. Jeff.
Oh, that is starting again.
What is?
The drugs. I thought it was over.
You mean you've seen him like this before? Because I never have.
It was a long time ago. At least it seems a long time ago. We were living in St. Louis then. Phil was 12. Me and his father were still together at the time. But we was always fighting. Neither one of us was paying too much attention to Phil. And by the time we did, he was so messed up.
On what?
Everything. Uppers, downers, pot LSD, angel dust. He ended up spending 6 months in a mental hospital. He was like a zombie. Even after he got out, we were afraid he'd done some permanent damage. He never was quite the same as before.
How do you mean?
His personality. He's withdrawn, quiet. Keeps to himself most of the time.
Well, that sounds like Phil.
Well, it's not. It may be the way he is now, but that's because of the drugs. That angel dust.
Mrs. Jeffers, do you have any idea what might have started Phil taking PCP again? Would you mind if I talk to him about it?
If you think it'll do any good.
I'll try.
Thank you for bringing him home.
Man, I can't get over that Phil.
Yeah, he was a real space cadet last night. Can't figure it. Hey, Phil, how you doing?
Hey, Phil. Phil, what's happening, bruh? How you feeling, blood? Last time we saw you, you was flying through a window with nothing on but your draw.
Yeah, we looked. We couldn't find you, though. And you're a lot stronger than you look.
Yeah, you almost knocked Coolidge over, remember?
No, I don't remember anything. Yeah, well, I gotta go. I'll be late for class. I'll see you later.
Hey, Phil, you got a minute?
I gotta go to class.
Yeah, never mind about class. I want to see you for a minute. Hello? What are you clowns up to?
Just trying to work up the enthusiasm to see what boring poems Fox is gonna lay on us in lit class.
Yeah, we just gotta get properly motivated.
Yeah, we'll see if you can get properly motivated by 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's when practice is. It's posted, but see everybody gets a word. Haywood, all right?
I look like a secretary.
Phil, why'd you start up with the drugs again? Your mother told me all about the trouble you had before, and she's worried it's the same thing all over.
I'm worried, too. I don't know what happened.
Oh, you don't? What happened is you took PCP and got whacked out of your mind. That's what happened.
Coach, I didn't take anything, honest.
Well, you just find the shower room floor a great place for a good night's sleep?
I had a couple beers, that's all.
Sit down. Oh, Phil, you left something out. Stories like that usually begin with once upon a time.
You don't believe me. I'm telling you the truth. Why do you think I'm so scared?
You tell me.
think I had a flashback.
Flashback? What do you mean?
See, sometimes with PCP, it happens with acid too. You get what they call flashbacks. You can be walking down the street or sitting in class, and all of a sudden it hits you. You didn't even have to take anything.
When's the last time you took some of this stuff?
More than 2 years, nearly 3.
You mean after all that time, you can still feel it?
I don't know. That's what scares me. I know I didn't take anything at that party.
Well, at least you didn't knowingly take anything.
What, you think somebody might have slipped me something?
It's possible.
I didn't think of that.
You know whose party it was?
I was just along for the ride. The guys asked me to go to the party, and I went.
I think I hurt myself at the party.
Yeah, it got very bizarre. When I first woke up, I thought I would die.
Amen.
Then it got worse. I thought I'd live.
How can you be hurting 2 days after a party?
Somebody ought to invent a service where you can send your head out to be cleaned.
Oh, no, it's a bust.
You know, I thought I'd find you guys down here. You cutting classes again?
No, man, we had a study hall. We came down here to study.
It's a likely story. I hear you guys were in rare form after the game.
Yeah, that's the rumor.
Hey, isn't this out of your jurisdiction? I mean, shouldn't there be a statute of limitations or something?
Jackson, save your brain for school. You might need it sometime. I take it you guys saw Phil at the party?
Yeah, I saw him. He's flying pretty low.
Yeah, well, he crashed and burned the next morning. I found him spaced out and naked on the shower room floor right here at school. Now, what happened? All right. Nobody knows anything, huh?
Hey, I'm not my brother's keeper. He's big enough to look after himself.
Coolidge. Just how tall are you?
6'8.5".
How'd you like to be 6'1"?
Hey, I don't know what happened. One minute he was sitting there, next minute he just went crazy.
It's the truth, Coach. He went berserk.
Just like that, huh?
Hey, he must have taken something. There was a lot of stuff floating around.
Don't bet on it. I talked to him. He doesn't know what happened. But there's one thing he's sure of. He didn't take anything. Couldn't somebody have slipped him something? Some PCP, maybe?
Well, there were a lot of people there, more than 100.
Well, he remembers one guy pouring him a beer, an older guy, maybe 20.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Now, look, the guy who's been picking up after you delinquents all year could have been in serious trouble. He may still be, for all I know. Now, where was that party?
Coach, it's not the kind of thing you want to get involved with, know what I mean? The kind of people that were there don't like being asked a lot of questions.
People have to do a lot of things they don't like. Now, what's the address? Okay, from now on, every second I don't hear the address is an extra lap.
Hey, man, you got that pen? Let me see.
Oh, I don't know the exact
Third, one, and 3 ways.
Cheers.
Cheers. Something's burning.
Yeah, well, I just... Damn. Too close to the broiler. What a heck of a first date.
No, it's no problem.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna woo you with my culinary magic.
Really?
Yeah, you know, a little wine, some soft music. You would have been like putty in my hands.
Hey, you're talking to an officer of the law, Buster.
You want to handcuff me?
Do you like that?
Come on, listen, don't worry about the steaks.
We'll make a meal out of leftovers. It'll be fun.
Oh, good luck.
Or we could order out for pizza.
Pepperoni?
It's okay.
Wait, you want to help out here? Or you just want
I'd
to watch?
love to help you.
Paula, tell me something, will you?
Yes.
Phil, you know the kid I told you about? He thinks he experienced a PCP flashback. Thinks that really happened?
Oh, no, you just left me for my mind. It's such a disappointment.
Information, please.
Yes, absolutely. See, what happens is the body stores the drug in the fat. When the drug is burned off, a flashback occurs.
Yeah, but he says he hasn't touched angel dust for 3 years.
Well, I've heard of some cases of psychological flashbacks, but I've never heard of anything more than 2 years after the last dosage. You know, he took something or somebody slipped it to him.
That's just what I thought. I got something to show you. I thought I'd save it for dessert.
Trick or treat, right?
Well, I found out where the party was, so I thought I'd go to the house and get a lead, maybe find somebody who saw what happened to Phil.
And so you have a suspect behind your back.
Much better than a suspect. I went there. There was nobody home, at least I don't think so. The place was really shabby, so I sort of snuck around, went in the back. I found these garbage cans, and what do you think I found there?
Garbage.
Ta-da!
The parody. And it's empty.
Yeah, well, you're very observant. No wonder you're a cop. I figure this links the people in the house to the PCP, and also we can nail the chemical supply house for selling this stuff. Pretty good, huh? Did I forget anything?
Fingerprints. There might have been fingerprints on the jar.
Yeah, well, we still got the house and the chemical supply place, so I got the addresses right here.
But legally, this doesn't link anyone to anything. You know, stolen garbage doesn't count as admissible evidence.
What about the supplier?
Well, yes, but Ken, this doesn't prove that they obtained it illegally, see? However, it is worth checking into. And I will pass this information on and we'll see what we come up with.
I just want to do something.
Okay. Can you show me this place sometime tomorrow morning?
Great. You name the time. I'm ready.
Because if we want to get a search warrant now, we're going to need probable cause. Maybe I can turn up something there.
Great. It's sort of fun, you know. I feel like Paul Newman and Harper.
Here we are. Right back here.
Hey, wait a minute, will you?
Huh?
Will you go slow? There might be somebody here.
Oh. How's this?
How'd you get out of school?
Easy, I just left.
Yeah, this is where I found that jar from Perry.
Yeah, well, they're empty now.
Well, they must have picked up the trash last night, huh? Where you going?
It's blacked out. That's a good sign.
You have what?
Someone's trying to hide something.
What is it?
Looks like a lab to me. I don't see anybody in there.
Okay, do I bust it in or do you?
Now, neither of us does.
Why not? They're obviously making the stuff in there.
Because I need a search warrant to go in there. I'm a cop, remember?
I'm not.
What are you gonna do?
Bust it in.
Ken, do you know what you can get for breaking and entering in this state?
I'm a first offender. They'll go very easy on
Will
me.
you just leave this to us, please? Listen, I got enough probable cause to get a search warrant. Meanwhile, we keep this place under surveillance.
No, there's no way. You don't just bust it in and confiscate it.
Hey, T. Haven't seen you guys since the party.
And that was some party. Hey, Clay, what you doing back at Carver, man? Thinking about checking back in school?
Not me. Just come down to hawk my wares. Thought I might interest you gentlemen in some U.S. prime grade A choice stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Angel dust, man. I got it in all shapes and sizes, ready to go anywhere you want it. I got dusters, gorilla biscuits.
Hey, man, not me. I ain't interested.
Yeah, I ain't interested either, man. I don't mess with that stuff. It's common.
Suit yourself. But it's good stuff. Homemade. Hey, guys gotta make a living.
If there's anything lower than doing that stuff, is selling it.
Damn, I didn't even know Clee was into angel dust.
And now I see where he gets all that money he is to throw them parties.
Hey, wait a second. Do you think Cletus could slip Phil that stuff at the party?
You know what? Could be.
I know how we can find out.
How?
Pound his head until he tells us the truth.
Yeah, but what if it wasn't him?
Then we pound his head until he tells us who did.
Hey, I'm with CJ, man. He's right.
Hey, wait a minute, man. We can't go around beating on that cat like that.
Well, anybody got a better idea? And don't say go tell Reeves, because he'll probably do something stupid like go to the cops or something. And we don't even know for sure if Cletus did it or not.
And why do you want to go pound on his head?
Because the man is dealing death.
You looking for me?
Thought you wasn't coming.
Hey, I'm here. What you want?
Same price as last time?
Hit and roll joints, $4 a piece.
Give me 5. How about the real business?
I can get them tomorrow for you. You want some crystal? That's some real nice crystal. Give you a gram for $40.
40.
Come on, today, baby.
Hey.
Some dynamite stuff you enjoy, baby.
You wanted to see me?
Your students wanted to see you. You see, Ken, we have this rather bizarre policy at Carver, in case you hadn't noticed. We expect our teachers to be courteous enough to show up for their classes.
I'm sorry, Sybil.
It's hard enough getting the students to show up without worrying about the faculty.
I know, you're right. I apologize, but it was important.
So where were you?
I was trying to buy some piperidine at a chemical supply house.
You what?
Yeah, you know, most of that stuff's sold over the counter. Do you know that 1 pint makes more than 80,000 doses of PCP? I thought if I could get them to sell me this stuff, we could nail them.
We?
Paula. Detective Huntley. But I guess I just don't look the type. The clerk refused to sell me the stuff. I even offered him $200 for a can that usually goes for $10.
You're not going to solve the problem by running around playing Kojak.
Oh, that's just an excuse for ignoring the problem.
You're a teacher, Ken, not some junior G man. Your responsibilities are right here. We've got enough trouble at Carver to keep you busy without you looking for more.
Miss Buchanan, come quick. One of the students is on the roof. It looks like she's going to jump.
Where's Jim?
At a meeting downtown.
I'm going up.
Can't wait for the police.
Can't afford to wait.
Man, that's Debbie, man.
It's all right, honey. I'm just here to help you.
Coach Reeves. Hi.
Hi, what's your name, honey?
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. What are you doing up here?
Just sitting.
Yeah, I can see that. It sure is high up here, honey.
Hi, yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Why don't you let me help you on down, okay?
Look at all those people down.
Yeah, I can see them. They're all your friends, Debbie. They're real worried about you.
How about me? Nah.
Sure they are. Why don't you let me help you? Just reach out and take my hand.
Don't worry. I can get down by myself.
Why don't you just let me help you, all right?
Debbie.
I can fly. See? Really, I can.
Come in.
Open up.
What are you so steamed up about?
We got trouble. Big trouble.
You gonna tell me what it is, or am I gonna have to guess?
Some chick just took a dive off the roof at Carver High.
I sold some dusters in the ground this afternoon.
Now, look, man, you gotta relax.
Relax. Man, we get caught moving this stuff. They ain't gonna call it no dealing. They gonna be calling it murder.
Cletus, calm down. You gotta think with the clear head.
I am thinking. I'm thinking about all that heat that's gonna come down. Now, we have to cool it, Lonnie. Man, I just saw her. I still got her money in my pocket.
Now, listen to me. That ain't your fault. Ain't no way you can look at that as your fault. We just make the stuff, man. We don't put it out with no guarantee. She had to be messed up to begin with, bro. Not everybody goes and takes a flying leap off the nearest roof.
Yeah, you're right. I see you're right. But we have to shut down, Lonnie. We have to cool it for a while.
Okay. But we got too much to dump, man. There's a lot of time and money sitting around here. So we'll take it to the place at the beach and stash it for a while, okay?
We'll move it all out, right? Won't even go near it for a while.
That's right. We'll just stash it and forget it's there.
Okay. Sounds good.
Look, we're gonna need more boxes, lots of them. You go find them and I'll start getting things ready to move.
Look, I'm sorry. I can't get it out of my mind. I never met the kid. She's gonna live with me forever, I think.
There's nothing you can do. It happens. It happens every day.
Look, she said she could fly.
Well, from what she had in her body, she probably could.
Look, I gotta tell you, I feel like a dinosaur. I mean, I wasn't sheltered. But I never knew anything like this. I couldn't reach her. I'm not sure I can reach any of them.
Ken, you reach a lot of people. You reach all the kids on your team. You reach all the kids in your class. And a lot more that you don't even know about. We do what we can.
Enter.
Excuse me, Coach. Can we talk to you a second?
Look, not now, Hayward. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, well, this is important.
Yeah. All right, what is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go back to the station and I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah. Get well?
Listen, we're gonna tell you this, but you gotta keep it cool, okay? I think we know who slipped Phil the angel dust.
Same place Debbie got it.
Hello.
Hi, Ken.
Paula, where the hell you been? I've been leaving messages all over town for you.
I've been busy. What's up?
Cletus Rice.
Who's Cletus Rice?
Cletus Rice threw the party where Phil was slipped the PCP. Cletus Rice lives in the house where we found the lab. And Cletus Rice was at Carver this afternoon trying to sell some PCP to members of my team. Now, do we go and get him, or do we wait for somebody else to jump off a roof?
We go get him.
I want to be there.
Okay, 20 minutes.
You want to wait, or should we go for him?
No, you should take him. Go ahead, take him now.
Don't even blink. Rice, what the hell are you, man? Freeze! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
So that's it? Just like that? You got the whole operation?
This is the biggest lab I've ever seen.
No kidding. So what happens now?
I don't know, but it was a very clean bust, and I mean, the courts are going to have a tough time kicking these guys
Yeah,
loose.
well, it's a big deal. There's a lot of others, you know.
No, you make a dent. I mean, you go after them one at a time, and once in a while you win, right? I mean, isn't that the way you coach basketball?
Oh, yeah. How many good days? Looks like this is one of them.
Yeah, all right. How about some dinner?
Sure. Chinese food?
Yeah?
Good.
On me?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want you to work on executing this zone tonight, not only against this team, but so we're ready for these
Playoff games. Defense. That's what I want you concentrating on tonight.
I haven't got anything more to say. You played these guys before, and you know you're the superior team.
Just try not to get cocky out there, because it's easy to have a letdown after our last big game, all right?
Just don't anybody get hurt. I want you all ready for the playoffs. Just go out there and have a good time. All right, let's
Start.
go.
Yeah!
Hey, wait a minute, hold it. Where's Phil? Anybody seen Phil?
Relax, Coach. I'm right here. You got your clipboard.
All right!
Oh, thanks.
What do you want from me? You needed a job for the summer, you got a job.
Yeah, right. You got the job. I got slavery.
Oh, I'm going to New York for a few days.
Oh, you can't stay away, huh?
20th high school reunion.
Hi, Dad. How you doing? Fine, great, good. With Munson, Dad, it's a void. You know, I don't mean to catch you. No, it's a whole different ball club. It ain't the same old Yankees no more. And you can tell just listening on the radio. You know, you forget that it all begins and ends with New York.
Paula. Kenny.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
It's me. It's you.
Yeah.
How about this whole place? Doesn't seem to have changed much, huh?
Do I understand the girls can wear pants these days?
Stuart Smithers, after 2 years that we spent together passionately learning everything there is to know about...
What do you mean learning?
Well, maybe not me, but you.
Not me.
Going to 36 years and now you want to have a sandwich? Why?
Calm down.
Oh, hold me. Hold me.
I got you.
Tighter. Tighter. Oh. 555-7877.
What?
My phone number.
Oh. You know, you can stand up now.
Oh, I'm cramped.
Oh, yeah?
I'm cramped.
Okay, how's this?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
How I Spent My Summer Vacation by Johnny Weissmuller.
Uh-huh.
You know, you're a little short on strokes, Coach, but I like your technique.
She was drowning.
You're stealing the money, Coach. You're stealing the money.
Shouldn't you be back there cooking French fries or something?
Yeah, that's right. I'm back there balling spuds all day. You out here pressing the flesh.
Look, what do you want from me? You needed a job for the summer, you got a job.
Yeah, right. You got the job. I got slavery.
No, you look great in white. How'd you like to give me a lift to the airport tonight?
What's wrong with your car?
Nothing. It's just I don't want it sitting there for 5 days at $6 a day, you know?
Come on now, Miss Buchanan, give me a break.
I
was
don't want
just
to
checking out
talk
the
about it.
bathrooms.
I don't want to
Hey,
talk
how you
about
doing?
it. Great.
You're moving kind of slow.
Yeah, well, I haven't slept in 2 weeks.
Hey, I get you something that'll make you sleep like a baby.
Who are you?
Mama told me never give out my name to strangers.
He's only a sophomore.
What are you doing here?
Maybe you ought to ask me that.
All right, you'll do. School hasn't even started yet.
Hell, I caught him with explosives.
Big ones?
Hold it, now we just talking about cherry bombs here.
Okay, out. I don't want to find you back here before next Wednesday, understand?
Yes, ma'am. Hey, thanks. About the cherry bombs, well, I was thinking that since they got to be set off eventually anyway, that why can't I just take them in? Yes, ma'am.
Look on the bright side. It could have been dynamite.
Yeah, right. Well, what brings you down here?
Mail call. Oh, I'm going to New York for a few days.
Oh, you can't stay away, huh?
20th high school reunion.
20th? Oh, you're 38?
I skipped a few grades.
Oh, well, that must have been hard. How's your father?
Fine. I hope we'll talk a little bit more this trip. Hey, what's this?
What?
Your name on Willis's door.
Oh, he didn't call you?
He left a message at Katie's house, but when I called him back...
He was in Oakland looking for an apartment. No. Jim's been made the new superintendent of schools up there.
Wow.
Oh, hey, that is fine, but you will remember to paint a large private, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. Ken, there are going to be a few changes in protocol around here this year, so since you're here now, why don't we just get them out of the way before school starts?
How do you like it?
It's great.
Oh, my God. Hey, it's turning, Haywood.
Hey, I got it, man. I got it. Look, you wanted me to drive, Coach, so let me drive, okay?
You got the car for 5 days. It hasn't got wings.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it. What are you leaving so late for anyway, man? I mean, you gotta be getting in at dawn or something.
That's where I save a few bucks and I pick up an extra day in New York.
Yeah, when you get there, you're gonna be exhausted.
Dude, what are you talking about exhausted? I'll sleep in a plane.
I mean, come on, you know you can't sleep on one of them things.
You're looking at 12 years in the NBA, you're telling me I can't sleep in a plane?
You can, huh?
Just takes a little technique.
Right.
A couple of sedatives.
Pills?
Yeah, liquids. I knew that was coming. Then you lean the chair back, nice easy recline, close your eyes, start to relax.
And what if that don't work?
You call the stewardess.
Right. Well, all I can say is you're gonna need a real good buzz to get through what you about to go through, man. 20th reunion?
Hey, what I might remind you that 36 is the prime of one's life.
Pass.
Listen, when I come strolling into that ballroom on Saturday
Oh, Coach,
night...
come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna recognize you.
Look out. What are you talking about?
I seen your old pictures.
And?
And you got 6 hours to lose 20 pounds.
Sure, well, I guess I have to live a little leeway for the passage of time.
Yeah, and your old girlfriends. I mean, they could be grandmothers by now.
Oh. Yeah?
Coach, think about it. 20 years. That's a long time, man. I mean, that's plenty of time for them to have had a whole...
You got a left coming up here, you know?
Right. And what about the rest of them?
Right.
I mean, you know what's happening to them, don't you?
Oh, what?
Cottage cheese.
Yeah, right.
I mean, sagging.
Hey, you're gonna drive or talk? What?
Okay, just make sure you wear a name tag when you walk in there.
But it's not gonna knock me down before it kills me, right?
Based on your x-rays, it shouldn't affect the motor areas, but might be a good idea to have somebody around.
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. You know, we've been doing business, you and me, for 30 years. And friends before that. Am I gonna see the Yankees in the World Series again?
No, Jake.
Meaning you think it'll be the Red Sox? Hey.
Hi, Dad. How you doing?
Fine, great, good. You?
That's okay. Real good.
You look like hell.
Oh, I couldn't sleep. I'm out of practice. I felt a dream coming on around Missouri, but it was a false alarm.
No. With Munson dead, there's a void. No, not just at catcher. No, it's the whole ball club. They ain't the same old Yankees no more. I mean, you can tell it just listening on the radio. And I'm not talking about the standings. I mean, first, last, I don't care. There just isn't the same ball club. You ever see them when they're out there?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I'm a Cubs fan.
You play ball as a guy, you're a Cubs fan. What's next, the Angels?
I was thinking maybe the Red Sox.
You know, Kenneth, you have no sense of loyalty at all. You know what I mean?
Well,
Hey. You know me?
No.
You know him?
No.
What the hell are you doing on my car?
Hey, we're just waiting for somebody, man. That's all.
Wait on your feet.
Hey, what's the big deal, man?
Come on, move.
Hey, Pops, you talk real tough, huh? Especially with your friend around, huh?
Oh, the day I need anybody to help me.
Dad,
Wait, look, wait, you want to settle something now? Yeah, you want to settle now? Come on! Drop dead! Come on!
Oh, just boys are harmless. What's the matter with you?
It's the principle of the thing.
I hope you didn't mind driving all the way out here.
If I minded, I wouldn't have done it.
You make a lousy politician.
Oh, Luther called.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yesterday. I got his number at home.
How'd he sound?
Good.
Great. Katie sends her best.
Uh-huh.
A beautiful day.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, look, since we're out this way, you mind making a stop? Make it out here often, then?
No, not too much. Whenever I can, you know.
Looks really well kept.
Yeah, well, I do what I can. Whenever I can get out. You never wanted to be fussed over, nothing like that.
I think Ma was the least fussed over person I ever knew.
She was tough.
No, she was strong. Good, strong. She should have been fussed over.
Well, we better be getting back. Traffic will be building up.
Yeah, you want to say a little prayer or something?
No, you go ahead. I'll wait for you in the car.
Hi, Ma. You're late as usual, Luther.
What are you talking about? It's 20 past.
Supposed to be here at 2 o'clock.
Can't eat. It's white time.
What?
Oh, if you stand around waiting for me for 20 minutes, it's an inconvenience. But if I stand around here waiting for you, it's loitering.
No, you're paranoid.
No, I'm black.
Oh, yeah. Hey, this is about 10 pounds there, huh?
Ah, what can I say? I married a gourmet. What's your excuse, huh? I'm looking at more than 10.
Muscle, pure muscle. I'm a heavyweight, remember?
Sure.
Hey, that doesn't seem to have changed much, huh?
Well, not on the outside, anyway.
That's right.
Though I understand the girls can wear pants these days.
I heard that rumor. That's a shame. What a loss.
Can you imagine going 3 years without Janie Genster's legs?
I couldn't have gotten through geometry without them. Give me something to focus on.
Woo! Janie Genster. Boy, she could do the cartwheel like nobody could do the cartwheel. Woo! Especially after the last game in Elmhurst, remember?
Do I remember? You kidding me? I can still see Nancy Holyoke running toward me with that smile on her face. Oh.
Some things never change, my man.
Well, not Bayside Elmhurst, anyway. Now, as I recall, I think you finished up that game with one of those dazzling behind-the-back jobs of yours. You always had a great pair of hands, Luther.
Well, that's why I'm a great surgeon, my man.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I heard. The Boston Mangler.
Hey, you'll never guess who I operated on last month.
Tell.
Joanne Doris.
Joanne Doris from Bayside?
The one with the walk that would floor us? Huh?
Where?
In a hospital.
Come on, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Let's just say it wasn't her tonsils.
Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean it wasn't her tonsils? You kidding me? Oh.
Luther. Oh, Luther, you haven't changed an inch in 5 years.
So how you doing, Mr. Reeves, huh?
Mr. Reeves, who's he? I don't know.
All right, Jake.
Dr. Luther Tucker in Beantown. Beantown. Oh, what are you, a Red Sox fan now? Huh? You're going to be giving your Stremsky Young pills before we know it? Oh, you look great. Luther, you look great. Come on, sit down. Sit down. What are you drinking? I don't. Joe, bring a bucket of the German stuff. We'll let these other bums drink the horse water. You look great. You look great. I didn't look great? Yeah.
Are you losing weight, Jake?
Yeah, it's the Yankees. I worry about them.
You got more to worry about with the Mets.
The Mets. I would listen to Mets if my life depended on it.
Bring back the Martin, he says. Yeah. Rizzuto's the only one left that knows anything.
That's right. And the kid. What's the kid, the new owner? What's his name? You know, the kid with the toy boats. Well, I don't know. They say he's a nice guy, but he just doesn't know baseball. He simply does not know the game.
Oh, you two out raising Cain or what?
20 years ago. No, 19. No, 20. 20 years ago. You remember Mike Madigan? You know, we had the place down the street? Well, he called me one day on the telephone. He says a couple of colored kids had wandered into his place. Yeah, that's it. Oh, black. Black? No, forget it. Colored, I'm sorry. In those days, colored. 2 colored kids had wandered into his place. And they had phony ID cards. They wanted a beer. What should he do? I says, your place, Mike. He says, no, you don't understand. I recognize the kids. They're playing with your kid, and they're rolling for a championship. Now, what do? I says, give them Boilermakers. Boilermakers. He almost dropped the phone. I says, give them 3, 4 Boilermakers, send them down to me. All right, I'm drinking a little bit myself for them days. And then when Luther here and the kid, what's the kid's name? The 6th man, the guard.
Vernon Drum.
Vernon Drum, that's it. Yeah. Now, when they stumble in, I grab them by their collars and I put them in those chairs right there. And then I stare. You're supposed to be a credit to your race. You're supposed to be a credit to your people. But after what you've done today, after what you pulled, mister, if you ever take another drink as long as you live, so help me God, it better be in my book.
Scared the hell out of me.
Luther, dinner tonight.
Hey, I'd like to, but...
Come on, just the 3 of us.
Yeah, the 3 of us.
Hey, wait a minute, you guys. I got an old man in this town, too, you know. No. The 2 of you eat, and then later on we'll hit a couple of the old haunts, huh? What am I missing?
Waterfront Crab House.
Oh, my goodness. Can I get a rain check?
Luther looked great, didn't he?
Oh, great. I always liked Luther.
I guess he's got a booming business going on up there, huh?
Oh, yeah, he told me that he'd cut into some of them Irish politicos.
Told him you ought to write a book called Luther's Slice of Life.
Yeah, he'd make $1 million.
At least.
Oh, yeah.
that's all you're having?
A little heartburn.
A lobster roll since when?
Since the ocean's gone polluted.
Look, if you want, I'll run you down to Burger Place and we'll grab a couple.
Hey. Got along all right by myself for 62 years. Body's done pretty well by me for 62 years.
Fine. Suit yourself.
The Yankees got rained out. I think maybe I'll go listen to the Mets game on the radio.
I like the better as a muffler shop. Let's get out of here.
God, it isn't.
It is. What?
Paula Harris.
I don't believe it. Where?
Over there.
Yeah, it couldn't be.
I'd put money on it. Hey, look, I forgot how it ended. Do we crawl out of here or do we invite her over to join us for a drink?
It's not her.
I remember. It ended badly. Let's start crawling.
No, it didn't. It was a difference of opinion, a point of view, something insignificant.
Sure. You asked her to marry her and she laughed in your face.
You weren't there. That's not what happened.
Bottom line.
She passed. Paula?
Paula!
Kenny!
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
It's me. It's you.
Yeah.
How are you?
Suave. He was a furniture manufacturer. Real nice guy. I don't know, I guess we just grew apart. All he ever wanted to do was work or play golf. There's more to life than that, right? What about you?
Drink it quick.
I can't.
I'm on a roll.
I'm dying.
You married or divorced?
Drink. Single, and we'll have two more.
You never married?
No.
I heard he got rejected once. Made him gun shy.
I never would have believed that. You sure you want another one, Luther?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How come you never took me out again after your senior prom?
'Cause you were a brunette.
Yeah, well, so was Donna Tarzian.
Who?
Your summer fling. I heard all about it.
You were skinny, too, remember?
Well, so was Debbie Kenny.
You wore a ponytail or braids, whatever that was.
So did Kathy Moe.
And you turned me down.
Just because I didn't want to marry you didn't mean we couldn't see each other again.
Yeah, well, it didn't mean that to me. And then you took up with that bookish guy that debated with the slide rule hanging off his belt.
Stuart Smithers.
That's the guy, him.
I only went out with him because you stopped asking me.
It'll never happen. It'll never work.
3 more each will do it. Just keep drinking.
Come on. If it didn't work then, it's not gonna work now.
You'll see, you'll see.
I only started seeing him again because I wanted to make you jealous. So you'd, you know.
Yeah, well, it backfired. To tell you the truth, when I heard you took up with old Stewie boy, I figured it's because you realized your mistake and had a complete nervous breakdown.
Stuart was a gentleman.
He was a member of the chess team.
He was, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I was in the girls' bathroom one day with Donna Tarzian and Sally Knowlton and a couple other of your acquaintances. And we all agreed that you had the biggest, I mean, absolutely the biggest ego in the whole room.
Yeah.
And man, oh man, were we right.
See, it worked.
I thought you surgeons all had strong stomachs. What, do you wear a feed bag in the operating room? You know, there's only 2 kinds of people in the world, those who are Irish and those who wish that they were Irish.
Doesn't take much to make your night, huh?
How about Paula Harris? Huh? After all these years, you see that? There was something there.
You still don't understand women, do you?
No. There's something in her eyes.
Yeah. A ballroom full of smoke, my man.
Look, you're telling me I know nothing about women. You've been married so long that your female response nerves are dead.
Hey,
Dead.
listen, I had more telephone numbers in high school than all you guys put together.
Yeah, well, you read more walls. In bad places. I remember.
Yeah, well, it's nice to be back, though, huh?
Yeah.
You know, you forget how it all begins and ends with New York until you come back. Hey, you get a phone call tomorrow that Bayside High needs a basketball coach.
How quick will you kiss L.A. goodbye and get back here?
No way.
Get out of here. What are you talking about? You take a pay cut to get back here.
Nice. Just wouldn't work out.
What do you mean?
Wouldn't work out, that's all.
How about a nightcap? Oh, sure, yeah.
Morning.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Yeah, I know I'm a little hungover and not seeing so straight, but isn't that blood on that towel?
Yeah, I got a little nosebleed.
What do you do, break a nostril?
It's nothing, nothing.
Let me take a look, 'cause maybe you...
Come on. What's the matter? You never seen a nosebleed before?
Well, sure I have, but not as bad as this.
You better get used to it. They run in the family.
You sure?
Come on, what are you, some kind of sissy or something? Of course I'm sure.
All right. You're getting old, Dad. Better watch out. Next thing you know, we'll be moving you to Miami.
What's that supposed to mean?
Shuffleboard tournaments and rich old widows. That's what it means.
You send the rich old widows right here. What? Hey, Kenneth. You know, I'm not leaving this house for nothing. You understand?
What?
You understand?
Yeah, I understand. Hey, look, you get a bloody nose, and I ask about it, all right?
So don't. Don't.
Fine.
If I need a nursemaid, I'll hire one, all right?
You said understand. I understand, all right? Quit ranting and raving about it.
You're standing in my house. Now, don't give me no back talk.
Crying out loud.
There's Luther standing at the altar, shaking from the flute. Now, Ellie's shaking worse, because she still ain't sold on this guy.
Oh, med school put you over, Luther. She was crazy about minority admissions, otherwise she marries Byron Jenkins, right? Everybody knew that.
Now, Mother's crying at the front pew, and I look over at you.
Oh, I don't think we need to go in any more detail about that.
The head usher.
Yeah, well, we were all partying the night before.
He was the only white guy in the ceremony.
I couldn't have had a clearer head, honestly.
And Mother,
Yes, dear.
tell him what we saw. Oh,
Somebody's flag was open. So glad I wasn't with you.
It's an old Caucasian custom.
Your time will come.
Oh, no, his time came and went. Tell him, Paula.
Yeah, tell me, Paula.
Wouldn't do any good. He's been crazy about himself for too long. How's your father, Ken?
You know, he's, like old man River, just keeps rolling along. He's just a saint.
Well, that's good. Be sure and give him my best, huh? Good.
Oh, the milk makes you feel better, doesn't it? Laura Evans always loved this place. You know her?
Yeah, I had a French class with her.
Well, I dated her before I met you.
Really?
To tell you the truth, she was always a little stiff.
She became a nun.
What?
I don't want to say it had anything to do with you, but
Don't start.
it was shortly after high school.
Well, she wasn't that stiff. That's Len's coffee shop. That's where Debbie McClain used to work.
Yeah, worked it is right.
You haven't got a nice thing to say about any of my old girlfriends?
I wonder why.
Laura Evans liked that place, too.
Laura Evans.
Yeah, the one you told me became a nun. Did you make that up?
No.
You sure?
She's Sister Mary Catherine now. All because of you. She owes it all to you.
When I drove her
She
into
says a
the,
no peanut for you.
Oh, stop. What do you mean? You're a heartless girl. That's why it didn't work out.
I learned it all from you.
Yeah, all this other excuses about pro ball.
So what do you think? Isn't this absolutely beautiful?
No, a bottle of beer and an easy chair is beautiful. This is scenic.
Look, I have walked past every favorite place you ever had in Bayside.
True.
The least you can do is tolerate mine.
This is a special place.
Yeah.
Why?
Stuart and I loved the sea.
Love the sea. You and Stuart love the sea?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So this was the spot?
Well, actually, up there's the exact spot.
How lovely. Where you spent your summer watching the waves?
And the seagull.
Played a little chess, debated.
Did it?
What do you mean? With Stuart? Stuart? You must have been really lonely that summer.
I was very lonely.
Oh, well, sorry. I remind you that you were the one who blew me away, just like that.
I know.
Why'd you say no?
I knew it couldn't last.
Oh.
Look, for 2 years, all I listened to was your dream of basketball and where you hoped it would take you. There was no room for me.
Sure there was.
Come on, you were no more ready to get married than the man in the moon, and neither was I. Anyway, you didn't really want to get married.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did. Yeah.
No, you didn't. And I knew you didn't. And that's why I ended it. So I suppose you had a girl in every city?
Yeah, well, it slacked off for a few years in Cincinnati, but other than that...
Oh, Cincinnati, no, that's where Stuart's living now.
A whole summer with Stuart Smithers. Stuart Smithers, after 2 years that we spent together passionately learning everything there is to know about...
What do you mean, learning?
Well, maybe not me, but you.
Not me.
What do you mean, not me? I mean, you.
Stuart was a gentleman.
I don't like the way you say that, gentleman. You're not insinuating that you and Stuart, I don't believe it.
It's a little late to be getting upset, don't you think?
No, it's not too late.
You know, you are a big baby.
I can't help myself.
I'm glad you're jealous. You just still care.
Oh, I do.
So how are the headaches?
Headaches are headaches. Oh, I had a nosebleed the other day.
That'll happen every once in a while.
You know, it's really a pain coming all the way into the city to see your own doctor.
Yeah, I know.
You must be some doctor, Mac. You know, office is right next to the hospital. Of course, your mistakes don't have far to walk.
I haven't had any malpractice suits yet.
Oh, Kenny's home. Yeah, just for the week. 20th high school reunion.
Time certainly does fly, doesn't it?
Oh, boy. You know, I've always had great respect for a guy who could tell the truth when it was tough. And you were all right, McCabe. You're a lousy second baseman, but you're all right.
Did you change your mind about the hospital?
No, come on. No hospital. Come on, none of that. But you know, I've been on the wagon for 10 years. No, couldn't hurt nothing if I had a belt or two, could it?
Nah, it couldn't hurt. Go ahead.
Hello? Oh, hi, Joe. How's it going? Oh. Yeah, okay, I'll be right down.
I was really a ball player when I was a kid. Yeah, you remember Joe Dugan? You know, he played third base for the Yankees. He was my man, boy. Yeah, he played with Musial and the Babe. Played with the Babe.
You ever see him hit one out?
Oh, Musial?
The Babe.
Oh, you kidding? Oh, well, but you know what I really remember. Oh, I remember. My old man. Thing I remember most was when my old man took me the first time to this. I was just about this big, you know. He wanted me to see the Babe hit one out. All right. Now, the old man was nipping pretty good, you know. Brown bagging a little bit. I was sloshing up all the pop in the stadium. Finally, in the seventh, the Babe hits one out. You know where we were? We were in line in the men's room. But my old man wasn't laughing, boy. Oh, he was steaming. There's only one thing my old man took more seriously than his baseball, and that was his drinking.
Sounds like you, Jay.
My old man, oh boy, what a guy. He come over here from County Clare in Ireland, 1903, and he died in 1940 in our house. And in that time, I never had a year's worth of conversation with a man. Never talked. We could never be in a room together without needing a drink.
I'm sorry to have called you over, but with all that vomiting...
You said he put away a half a quart of booze?
So Joe told me.
Well, considering how long he's been off the stuff, I guess it's to be expected. So what are you gonna do now?
What do you mean?
He's an alcoholic who started drinking again. What are you gonna do about it?
There's nothing I can do. I'm just here for a couple of days.
Very touching.
Now, don't start on the guilt with me. He's probably drinking because I'm here.
Oh, come on, will
Luther,
you?
I'm telling you, we were choking on a dinner last night. We were 4 feet apart. It might as well have been 10,000 miles.
I don't understand. He's always done right by me.
Well, I know that.
And everybody else in this town.
Yeah, except for his family.
Well, maybe it's time to put a stop to it.
Well, I don't know how.
Well, maybe he got bombed tonight to try to get your attention.
Well, he did.
Like the man said, what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Forget it. I'm just here to have a good time, all right? You want a drink? I mean,
coffee.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, the hot water's out.
Yes, I know. I was down there pounding on that heater for about an hour. I must have busted it. It's older than I am.
Yeah. You know, you could call a plumber.
A plumber?
For once in your life.
Look, wait a minute, Kenneth, wait a minute. You know what a plumber costs during a week?
Yeah,
On
all right.
Sundays,
All
you
right.
forget it.
I've
You know what I mean?
heard
I'm
that,
sorry,
yeah.
but you're going to have to put up with it till tomorrow.
No, I won't. I'm flying out tonight.
Oh?
Okay, after the party, I thought I'd catch a 9 o'clock flight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You don't mind?
Huh? Mine? No, fine. No. And I'll drive you down.
Sure, fine. Unless you start tinkering with the car.
Say, listen, I thought I bowl a couple of games this morning.
You sure you're up to that? I mean, after...
Up to it. Are you interested?
What?
In bowling a couple of games.
Well, I got the reunion party at 4 o'clock.
Okay, forget it. It's too bad. Could have showed you a few things.
The old Bayside Arms Hotel. Hasn't changed much. Except for the rates. You know, in our day, you get tired of necking in the car, you used to get a room here for $8 a night.
Inflation. I don't know where the kids go these days.
Yeah, with these small compact cars.
Isometrics?
Get out of here.
I tell you, Larry, I can't believe it. He looks exactly the same, doesn't he?
Yeah, thanks. Well, we've all put on a few pounds since then.
Not you.
What the hell? We're looking at 1960. 1960. You and Ollie were both light heavyweights.
Now,
then.
Clay, Ollie was still Cassius Clay.
Yeah. Remember when your old man put those Kennedy posters in the bar?
Just remember, you know, when the returns came in, he opened the bar, gave everybody drinks in the house. He said if an Irish Catholic could be elected president, anything could happen.
Kenny Reeves. How you doing, buddy?
Richie, how are you?
Good to see you.
Jeez, you never did learn to take some off that grip, did you?
You always could take it.
Well, what are you up to these days? Still making trouble?
Hell, I got a gym over in Ozone Park.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Married?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, where's the little woman?
Vegas.
Hey, vacation?
Divorce.
Right. See ya.
All right, yeah.
But, okay, after I got my degree, I was, look, let me see. I was floundering. I mean, Jack was in his Black Power trip, but I just couldn't get into it. He was always raising his fist, you know. There was all this anger. I said, Jack, bad vibes. Luckily for me, I escaped.
Oh? Where?
Oh, I saw God. It was,
Drugs?
No, pure God.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes. And then that's what happened.
What happened?
Oh, my epiphany. The next week I left Jack for Makta.
Makta? Where's Makta?
Well, he's my guru. Luther, the perfect master. I love Makta.
Excuse me. Ken. Hey, talk to me.
What's the matter?
Sandra Wilcox. I knew her when we were both Negroes.
Would you like to dance?
Thanks, but I think I'll sit this one out.
All right. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Oh, yeah.
I asked you to dance 20 years ago at the school prom, and you said no then, too.
You? You're Anne-Marie Riley?
Anne-Marie Riley, little orphan Annie.
Yeah, but your hair was,
I'm straight now.
Yeah, I guess.
So, what do you say?
Yeah, sure.
The old times say?
Right.
All right.
You really Anne-Marie Riley?
Yes.
Ken, here's somebody I think you should meet.
Stuart Smithers.
Don't get up.
How are you, Stuart?
Ken Reeves, hi.
After all these years, you two finally have something in common.
What's that?
The reunion.
All right.
You know, I always knew I'd see you again.
Yeah? How do you know that?
I don't know, I just knew. Strange, isn't it?
What?
Yeah, old familiar faces, familiar names.
Well, some of them.
Time isn't real, is it?
What? That helps you keep appointments.
You want to catch a late bite to eat?
Yeah, I'm catching a plane back to Los Angeles. You ever been there?
Delaware? No. It's a banana republic, right?
I think you might like it there.
Really?
No.
No way.
No. It's not New York, but it's a nice place to visit.
Is that an invitation, or do you sell tour books on the side?
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime.
Really? That might be nice. What time's your flight?
9 o'clock.
You need a ride?
My old man was going to give me a lift down, but I'm sure he'd consider it a favor, yeah. You on time?
I promise. For a change.
Where you been?
Shopping.
I got a plane to catch.
I figured you'd be hungry, so I got some corned beef and some salami and some Jewish rye. What do you want?
Nothing.
What time is your plane leave?
9 o'clock. A friend's going to run me down.
I got time for a sandwich.
No, look, thanks. I'll miss my plane.
Come on, have a couple of sandwiches. Then you catch your later plane. What?
No, I got to get back.
I'll take you down and catch the red eye.
I don't want to. Well, maybe one for the road. Corned beef sounds good.
So make it.
Look, I got a plane to catch. What's the big deal?
I told you I'd take you down and catch the red eye.
So what, you're saying in order for us to have a couple of sandwiches, I should...
Go.
What are you saying? You want me to stay?
Look, don't do me no favors, will you? Kenneth, I don't need nobody to do me favors.
Ask me to stay. Point blank. Ask. You never give an inch, do you? You want to know why? Because you got nothing to give. Your whole life, you never gave any of us anything.
No?
Huh. Your daughter doesn't
I
know
put food in your stomach,
I don't know
I
you.
put clothes on your back.
yeah, and a roof over our head.
I delivered.
It wasn't enough, you understand?
Day in and day out, I delivered.
Not to me, not to Katie, and not to Mom, you didn't.
Your mother never had to work a day in her life.
What do you want, a medal? I mean, come on, Dad. To the whole world, you were Mr. Terrific. You always had time for everyone. Everyone, that is, except your family. Now you want me to stay and eat with you? Why?
Go.
Gone on 36 years, and now you want to have a sandwich? Why?
Because I'm dying. What are you dying from?
Tumor.
Where? My head. Does Katie know?
No, not yet. No, I got a letter written for her.
A letter? You wrote her a letter?
Look, you know, okay?
All right. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry. Something's come up. I won't be flying home tonight.
What's the matter?
I'll call you tomorrow, okay?
Are you all right?
Yeah, but no.
What do you mean inoperable? Everything's operable these days.
Ken.
Come on, you guys are knife happy, right? Now you have a guy who can really use it. Or use lasers. How about a laser beam? I read someplace that works, right? Right?
Your father's tumor has pierced the base of his skull. If we tried to go in at this point, he wouldn't get up off the operating table.
What are you trying to kid? My old man is the toughest guy you and I are ever going to know in this world. Just the other day, he was ready to start with a couple of guys
He
down at
won't
the air.
make it, Ken. Operation or no operation, he's gonna die. I'm sorry.
Well, how long's he got?
I don't know.
Ballpark?
A month, 6 weeks, maybe more.
Okay.
He's refused chemotherapy. He's refused radiation treatment. He says he isn't interested in living longer if he can't live the way he's always lived.
Well, I could have told you that. He's something, my old man, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Hey, what's this?
That? Well, we could report the car is stolen and send the four of you off to jail.
You see, Mr. Baylor, we're holding a Ken Reeves Memorial Blood Pressure Party at Carver.
It's for a very good cause.
Memorial? Ken Reeves?
How'd he go?
High blood pressure.
He's an inspiration to everybody with flat feet and no rhythm.
Hey, Coolidge. It's Mr. Sparky Anderson.
They do define death as the absence of brainwave.
Sybil, I don't think jokes about my death are very funny.
Take a ball, do 10 laps around the gym, dribbling with your weak hand.
Mr. Davis, that ain't the way we do it around here.
Oh, no?
No, See, first the coach, he has us do some layups, all right? Then we take a short break to have some cool refreshments.
Do you see Coach Reeves around here, Stone?
No, but I just figured...
You won't. He's in a meeting downtown. I'm running practice. Start dribbling. Let's go, fellas. Let's go, Coolidge.
I can't do that drill, Mr. Davis.
Why is that?
Because I ain't got a weaker hand. Both are dynamite.
So am I. Let's go.
Got you.
The right idea there, fella, hey? But if you turn his head this way, see?
Oh, yeah. I like that.
You can turn his body any way you want. Nice move. You got promise. All right, you guys, get moving. This ain't no tag team. Excuse me.
Hypertension, or high blood pressure, kills more black people each year than cancer, and almost 300 times more black people each year than sickle cell anemia. Hypertension is as serious a problem in this community as drugs and crime and jobs, though it doesn't capture headlines.
It's gonna be a long afternoon.
At least 1/4 of all blacks 18 years old and older are estimated to have high blood pressure. Now, as such, it's no exaggeration to say the problem's of epidemic proportions. Yet so many of us are unaware the problem even exists. Yes.
What causes hypertension?
We don't know what causes it, but we do know what contributes to it. Heredity, stress, being overweight, diet, smoking. Yes.
Is hypertension primarily a problem among black people?
Well, let's say it's a problem for a lot of people. But the national prevalence of high blood pressure is estimated to be 65% greater among blacks than whites, yes. Blacks have strokes 3 times the rate of whites.
I'd go easy on the mashed potatoes if I were you.
What can we do?
Well, high blood pressure is a treatable disease. If untreated, it can lead to heart failure, stroke, kidney failure. So early detection is very important.
What are the symptoms?
That's one of our main obstacles to the detection of the disease. There are no symptoms. The only way to know if you suffer from high blood pressure is to have your blood pressure checked regularly. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sanderson. It's difficult for many of the people in this community to go to a doctor for regular checkups. So we, Dr. Sanders, myself, and the other school board officials, have suggested we try to raise money for a mobile health care unit, which will bring health services into the community. So by show of hands, we'd like to know how many of you are in favor of raising money for a mobile health care unit.
Fancy meeting you here.
You come here often?
Twice a day.
You know, we gotta stop meeting like this, Marlene.
Is that so?
Yeah, the cars are beginning to talk. Hey, how about dinner at my place tonight, say around 8 o'clock?
Okay.
We'll have some of my famous Ken Reeves lasagna.
Great. What do I bring?
The lasagna. You sent for me?
I'm the principal now. You're supposed to knock.
Sybil, I think this promotion thing's going to your head.
So, how'd you like the board meeting?
I don't know what was worse, the bad news about the hypertension or the guy's delivery.
Well, Dr. Sanders was there to inform you, not to entertain you.
Yeah, I know, but why is it whenever a guy gives a serious talk, he always makes it sound so serious? Yeah.
Well, I heard you actively participated in the discussion.
Yeah, look, next time you can't make it to a community school board meeting, don't send me, okay? I think if I hear the phrase concerned parent one more time, I'll scream.
Well, I've got good news for you. You don't have to go to the next meeting.
Thank God.
Because you have been elected to head the fundraising drive for the mobile health care unit.
I'm supposed to head a fundraising drive?
I heard you volunteered.
But then, no, I volunteered to help, not to head the thing.
Oh, I see. You mean you volunteered to help just a little bit?
No, look, Sybil, I don't know the first thing about fundraising. I never even sold Boy Scout cookies.
Ken, you were elected because as an ex-NBA player, you're kind of a celebrity and you have access to all kinds of people.
I don't call that elected. I call that railroaded.
Ken, it's an honor.
So's a Purple Heart.
Oh, Ken, please.
Oh, I don't even have high blood pressure. At least I didn't till now.
You made a commitment. Are you trying to back out of it?
That's not it.
Sounds like that to me. Saying you want to become involved is easy. Being involved requires giving of yourself and your time. It means being responsible.
Read my lips. I don't know the first thing about fundraising.
Since when did ignorance ever stop you?
Yeah.
Busy? How do they always make these things so short? How are kids treating you?
You'd think they leave a guy my size alone.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a hobby around here. They're just trying to see how far they can push you. Don't stand there in any open windows.
Thanks for the advice.
How'd practice go?
Fine, no problem.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's a first. Thanks for covering for me.
Did that Irish kid ever wrestle before?
You mean Falahay?
Yeah, that's him. I mean, did he ever wrestle competitively?
I don't know. Why?
Well, he had one kid in a half Nelson under one arm. He had another kid in a half Nelson under the other arm.
In gym class?
No, in the locker room. And he had Mitchell in a headlock.
In the locker room?
In practice.
Well, Falahay gets kind of friendly like that sometimes.
I was thinking about asking him to try for the wrestling team.
Ah, for crying out loud. Now, what are you, the thief of Baghdad? I thought we had an official understanding, hands off with my players. No recruiting.
Okay,
right?
okay.
You promised?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
By the way, I hear you're raising money for a mobile health care unit.
Oh, bad news travels fast.
I think it's a great idea.
Oh, yeah? Well, then you won't mind chipping in a few dollars, right?
Without question. I'd also like to get involved in raising money.
You would?
I'd like to give it a shot. You'd be surprised how quickly people respond to a hammerlock.
I think you're going to hit it big around here, Ezra.
Thanks. See you later.
The Church of the Evergreen Saints invites you to participate in the Eternal Sweepstakes.
Let me see that.
Yeah, look.
What kind of church is that?
It's a money church. Yeah.
What's that mean?
What's that mean? It means the Reverend Leakley ain't leading his congregation to heaven. He's, taking them to the bank.
That's more like the cleaner.
What do you gotta do? Now, here's the easy part. All you gotta do is pay $25. That's it. And look here, man. They even give you a piece of holy cloth.
Polyester. I wouldn't be caught dead in this.
No, Vitaly. You're not supposed to wear it. You're supposed to put it where you need help the most.
I'd put it in my wallet.
Exactly.
It's on the level.
That's right, man. Willie Simpson says so.
And you believe Willie Simpson?
That's right. I seen Willie Simpson's bank account.
That money's from dopes like you.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Hey, you know what, Wardell? The only thing smaller than your bank account is your IQ.
What's going on?
Stone wants us to invest in the internal sweepstakes.
What?
Coach, it's called the Church of the Evergreen Saints, all right? Now, for $25, you become a member and a part of the Eternal Sweepstakes.
What are you babbling about, Wardell?
Here, Coach, look for yourself. It's all right here in the literature.
Money is honey. If you give money to this guy, you deserve to lose it.
That's what we told him.
Oh.
Look, Wardell, if you're just dying to get rid of your money, I happen to be collecting for the mobile health care unit.
Hey, Coach, if you're hitting on us for some money, you're in serious trouble.
Gotta start somewhere.
What are you collecting the money for?
High blood pressure.
I thought that was an old man's disease.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong. We're trying to raise money for a mobile health care unit for this community.
A blood pressure mobile?
Yeah, it was something like that, Vitalia, yeah.
Yeah, well, something like that sounds like it costs about 50 grand.
You think so?
Yeah, not including AC or tunes.
Anyway, what do you know about fundraising?
Not a thing.
Well, it's simple, Coach. It's like mugging. Only thing is you leave no marks.
Thanks, Coolidge. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Hey, why don't you throw an award dinner? Give somebody a Mickey Mouse award. That's always a good way to raise cash.
An award dinner for who?
For you. Throw one for yourself.
No, thanks. Pass.
Look, the trick to all these money trips is you gotta have a hook. Something to lure the big fishies, and then once they're there, you bite down on their pockets. That's what you should do, Coach. Throw a party. That's what you should do.
You know, Vitalia, you may have something.
No, I'm clean, Coach.
I start running, don't stop till I get back. Hey. Let's go, let's go! Oh, good. You're still here.
Where else?
I've been thinking about what you said about raising money for the mobile health care unit.
And?
And once again, you were right. We really do have a responsibility to the community. We all ought to pitch in, do our share.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
And so I've decided we ought to hold a fundraiser
That's a terrific idea. Where?
here.
Here at Carver?
Yeah, I want to throw a big party, lure in the big fishes, and bite down on their pockets.
Yeah, well, a party costs money, Ken.
Oh, I know.
And there's no money in the school budget for a party.
Oh, I know. That's why it's got to be done real cheap. And since all my time and energies will be devoted night and day to bringing in the high rollers, I need someone to organize the party, someone concerned, caring, responsible, with proven organizational skills and a strong administrative background.
Oh, sorry, no, wait a second. I'm very busy, Ken.
Sybil, being involved means giving of yourself and your time, not just money.
Out.
You'll make it a great party. I know you will. I just know it. Red Auerbach, please. Yeah, Red, this is Ken Reeves. No, not Reed, Reeves. Yeah, R-E-E-V-E-S. I played with the Bulls. Yeah, I used to guard Havlicek. Remember when he got 46 points against, Yeah, right, that was me. The knee, it's okay as long as I don't bend it. Listen, Bill Russell told me you're going to be out in Los Angeles next week, and we're holding a fundraiser for high blood pressure. It afflicts millions of black people. I figure you worked with blacks so long, you probably caught it. Hi. Carver High. Oh, yeah, lots of guys going to be there. Pat Hayden, Ali, Dr. J, a couple of the Embraceable U's. You will? All right, good. Thanks a lot, Red. Yeah, good talking to you, too.
I didn't know Allie was coming to the fundraiser.
Neither did I.
Well, she just said he was.
Well, I figure nobody will show up unless they think a lot of other celebrities are going to be there.
How's the fundraising going?
Let me put it this way. Jerry Lewis has nothing to worry about, and the lasagna smells great.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize that when you invited me over to your house for dinner, that meant I had to make it.
Well, I've cooked for you plenty of times.
Oh, when?
How about those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches I made for you last week? You remember them?
Clear the table.
Yes, ma'am. Who is it?
Mr. Wexler.
That's the landlord. Look, you better hide. If he sees you, he'll probably charge me for having a roommate. Am I blocking the driveway?
Not this time, Mr. Reeves.
Look, whatever you want to do with the bushes is fine with me.
Oh, that's not why I'm here.
All right, I'll bite. What is it?
You know how you always complain about the upkeep of the building, Mr. Reeves?
Yeah, well, Mr. Wexler, I think at $3.50 a month, it's not too much to ask for hot water more than twice a week.
Well, I have good news for you, Mr. Reeves.
Well, you getting new plumbing in?
No, the building is going co-op. Now anything goes wrong, you can fix it yourself because you will own the apartment.
How much is this going to cost me?
Only $90,000.
Dollars? $90,000?
Well, the price is determined by the market. Right now, it's a seller's market.
Look, we're not talking about the Taj Mahal. I mean, this is your basic 4 walls and a roof. In case you haven't noticed, I don't even have an eat-in
Look,
kitchen.
I'm sorry, Mr. Reeves. You either have to buy the apartment or vacate the premises.
Does that mean I have to move out?
$90,000, you believe that? Now that he can't squeeze another dime out of the renters, he's going to go co-op. America. Oh, and you're a big help.
Anytime. Eat your lasagna.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ezra. How you doing?
Hope I didn't wear your boys out in practice.
Now, they'll live, but not to be restless.
How you like the new driver's ed car?
Interagency motor pool?
Government surplus.
Oh.
Come on, I'll take you for a ride.
Okay.
Not bad, huh?
Will you watch the road, will you, for crying out loud? Now, what's this?
Don't step on that. It's the instructor's brake. It's not adjusted right yet.
Oh, I wonder what makes you say that.
Well, what do you think?
About you teaching driver ed? I wouldn't let you have a license.
How's the fundraising going?
Just like you're driving. Terrible.
You know what they say? You never know who your friends are until you ask them for a donation.
Oh, thanks a lot. Ezra, will you slow down or speed up? Before you have an accident, I want to make sure it's fatal.
Got some good news for you.
Oh, yeah? You got an available apartment for me?
What?
Mine's going co-op.
You can always sleep on my couch for a couple of days.
Oh, thanks, boy. So what's the good news?
I managed to raise a couple $100 for the mobile health care unit.
Couple of $100?
Yep.
You know, you're in the wrong business. You ought to be working for United Way.
I even called my ex-wife and asked her for a donation.
Oh, yeah? What'd she say?
Her husband wasn't too pleased, but she said she'd send something.
When you open it, make sure it's not ticking, all right?
Yeah.
Look out, will you? Now, don't get me wrong, Ezra. If it was up to me, I'd have us both canonized for our good works. But the fact of the matter, I was roped into this fundraising thing. What's your excuse?
I have high blood pressure.
I didn't know that.
It's silent and it's invisible.
Is it serious?
Sure, but it's under control. I've had it since I was 18.
But you were a wrestler in college.
I was the strongest kid in my weight class.
Yeah, well, that's no surprise. But with high blood pressure,
How can I become a wrestler?
Oh, yeah?
High blood pressure doesn't restrict you. With proper treatment, I can do anything I want to do.
Well, what kind of treatment?
Hydrochlorothiazide.
Uh-huh.
It's a diuretic. It makes you lose water, and that lowers the pressure in your blood vessels.
Jeez.
Don't look surprised. I'm lucky. My dad died of a heart attack at 38.
Did he have high blood pressure?
I don't know. He never had it checked, but my guess is that he did. In a funny kind of way, I think my having high blood pressure would have caused my becoming a wrestler.
What do you mean?
Well, I was always kind of a pudgy kid. When I found out I was sick, I wanted to be tough. Hypertension is a funny disease. You don't feel sick. The hardest thing is accepting the fact that there's something wrong with you. Once you accept that, the rest is easy. So what do you think?
How what?
Nice car, huh?
Well, you drive. It's no wonder you have high blood pressure. You drive just like me.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, these chicks must have been basketball groupies or something. Every time I hit a jumper, they went crazy. I felt like Mick Jagger out on the court.
Real airheads, huh?
Hey, I'm telling you, they look like something else, though.
Fine fillies.
Thoroughbreds.
So what'd you tell them?
I told them we'd meet them at the pinball joint.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Let's do it.
Hey, did you guys hear about the coach?
What about him?
Got kicked out of his apartment. How'd you know that?
He told me, stupid. How come?
He wouldn't cooperate.
Yeah, Reed's building is going co-op, and he don't have the bread to buy.
Looks like the coach has got emphysema of the wallet. What's that? Shortness of cash. What's the matter with you?
What's the matter?
No juice.
Come on, man. The chicks are waiting.
It's no use. She's dead.
Well, let's jump it.
Look, you can't do that. You gotta be going very, very fast to do that with an automatic.
So what are we gonna do?
Hey, why don't we borrow the new driver's ed car?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't do that. Watch. You guys will get in trouble if you take it. Come on now. Oh, man, David's gonna wring your neck. You can't. Hey, you can't take the driver's ed car. You can't take the car. You guys are gonna get in trouble. Hey, what are you doing? They're going to try to kill
So what are we gonna do when we get there?
I figure we go to a schoolyard, shoot some hoops. That ought to get them in the mood.
Hey, what's this?
Hey, man, what are you doing? That's the instructor's break, you jerk!
Man, salami.
I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. What I am is astonished. Why on earth did you steal the driver's ed car?
We didn't steal it, Miss Buchanan. We borrowed it.
Borrowing without permission, Nicholas, is stealing.
It's just that there were these chicks waiting for us, and when Salami's car wouldn't start, we just...
Morris, I'm not interested in discussing your love life.
Well, it wouldn't take long anyway.
The car's all right, Miss Buchanan. I mean, except for the crushed grill and the horn and the busted headlight. It's perfect.
Yeah, the insurance company will take care of that.
The insurance company is liable for damages only when there's a licensed instructor in the car or if we report the car as stolen.
Well, then do that.
You're the ones who stole it.
Oh, well, don't do that.
I'm afraid you're going to have to pay for the damages.
We don't have that kind of cash, Miss Buchanan.
Yes, well, I realize that, Morris. So I've discussed the situation with Coach Reeves and Mr. Davis, and we've all agreed that you will be allowed to work your debt off.
How?
By raising money for the mobile health care unit.
Charity work? Forget it.
Oh, okay. Of course, there is the other alternative.
What?
Well, we could report the car as stolen and send the four of you off to jail.
How much money we got to make on this mobile health care thing?
Larry? Larry Bird? Oh, how are you, Calvin? How you doing? It's Ken Reeves here.
Hey, Coach, Miss Tyler's got her cheerleaders in the gym.
Just a second, Calvin. Thorpe, get lost.
But, Coach, she's on the... I'm going.
Yeah, Calvin, you see, the reason I'm calling is I'm trying to raise money for high blood pressure. And Oh, you're raising money for multiple sclerosis. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, you see, I've been calling everybody that I know, and Yeah, well, I'm sure you do. You want me to give how much to multiple sclerosis? No,
What is the meaning of this?
Not now, Sybil. No, I'm not married.
You have no right to tell Miss Tyler she cannot use the gym.
Later, please. See, Calvin, I've been calling everybody I know. In fact, I'm losing a fortune in phone calls. So I thought... What? I can't give you $50. What, are you crazy? Oh, you give me 50, I give you 50? What do you say, 25? Oh, all right, it's a deal. Yeah, thanks. Calvin, you got some numbers I could call? Same to you.
Hey, Coach, I gotta
Out. Out.
How you doing, Ken?
Hello, Ezra.
I took the car and got an estimate. If Salami can fix the headlight and the horn, the cost of repairing the body damage shouldn't be too bad. How you doing?
Couldn't be better.
In the lead on apartments?
Look, I haven't had time to think since this fundraising business started, much less look at rent ads. I think when this fundraiser's over, I'm going to have myself committed to the Sisters of Hope Convalescent Home.
I spoke to a friend of mine who's got a great apartment in Culver City. He's an engineer. He's being transferred to Seattle. If you're interested, we could take a ride and check it out.
Yeah, thanks, but I can't. I'm having dinner with Marlene Sandler and the dentist. I'm going to spring for the pizza and see if he'll throw in some gold fillings for the mobile health care unit.
What about Saturday?
It's Saturday. No, I can't.
What you doing?
Selling blood.
Pick you up at 8.
Hi, I'm collecting for the,
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name's Nicholas Vitale, and I'm collecting money for high blood pressure.
Oh, that's nice, Nicholas. Please, come on in.
Well, I've had a great time, man, but I gotta go now.
Now, and this is my son, Johnny, when he was your age. And let me see, that was the summer that Johnny and his daddy and Lucille and me went to Gulfport. You ever been to Gulfport, Nicky?
No, ma'am.
Oh, it's lovely. The water's warm, just like running in a bath. Oh, you want another oatmeal cookie, Nicky?
Yes, ma'am, and I gotta go, really, so I'll talk to you. I
And
really gotta go.
this here is little Lucille. And she's in her swing right out by the tree. Ain't she the cutest thing?
I got 2 skin knees and a torn shirt.
Yeah, well, where's Vitalia?
I don't know, maybe he got kidnapped. How'd you do, Cool?
Well, I got $5.73, not counting the 18 doors that slammed in my face.
Well, if you came to my house, I'd close the door on you, too.
Hey, what's happening?
What happened to you?
I met this neat old lady. She cornered me. I couldn't blow her off.
How'd you make out, Nicky?
Well, she didn't have any money, but she stuffed my face with cookies and gave me these ribs.
Ribs ain't money.
Oh, yeah, but they sure taste good.
Well, at least you didn't lose money like Thorpe.
Hey, how'd I know she thought I was gonna give her money? Anyway, I got it back.
Look, it's hard times around here. People just don't got the money to give.
Yeah, what we need is to tap into some high rollers.
Dudes with the big bucks.
Yeah, but we don't know anybody like that.
No, but the coach does.
What do you mean?
You know, Salami, if your car worked like your brain, we'd all be walking home right now. We're gonna hit the coach's friends for some dough.
Like who?
Like the dudes he knows in the NBA, man. Everybody knows that pro ball players are rolling in the dough.
Yeah, but where are we gonna find the phone numbers?
Miss Buchanan.
Waiting for a bus?
I got a free period and, I'm waiting to see the coach.
Coach Reeves has a class.
Oh, that's right. My brain must have fell asleep.
Well, then we'd better be very quiet.
Why?
We wouldn't want to wake it up, would we?
What took so long? Hey, the coach has got a lot of numbers in that Rolodex of his. Let's go.
Bob Petit, Sam Jones.
Pettit.
Bob Pettit, Sam Jones, Chet Walker. Who are these guys? I never heard of them.
They're before your time, Salami.
Well, who are you, Rip Van Winkle?
Let me see this. Hey, look at this. Calvin Murphy, Daryl Dawkins, Magic Johnson. I didn't know he knew him.
I remember the coach telling us they coached the summer league.
Well, should we call him or what?
I figure our best bet is to go a little one-on-one.
Why should Magic Johnson care about hypertension? There's no glamour to it.
Who's right? All the big-time diseases have the heavy names behind them. Now, if the coach were involved with, let's say, cancer or heart attacks or something like that, then maybe we have something going. But trying to sell high blood pressure? Come on, we're gonna bore people to death.
Yeah, what we need is something real dramatic.
That's it.
What's it?
Something dramatic. What we need is death. All right, where's it at?
Yeah, I think it's
gotta be around here somewhere.
Where's it at?
It's over here.
This is odd numbers. This is even numbers. Hey, here it is. Come on, right here. It's gotta be it. All right, who's gonna say what? Yeah, we're sure. This is odd numbers.
Shut up.
Who's gonna say what?
Yes?
We're looking for Magic Johnson.
Who?
Magic. We want to see Magic.
Magic? You want to see Magic? Watch me disappear.
I guess this ain't the place.
Guess not.
Maybe it was his mother.
What kind of crack is that?
Hey, come on. Hey, take it back. His grandmother.
4526.
When it was his grandmother.
What is it?
Come on.
Where's the address?
I don't believe so much for Magic Johnson.
Yeah, he's never around when you need him.
So who's next on the list?
Elton Baylor.
Where's he live? Come on, not far from here. A couple streets over.
Watch out, Salami.
Boy, Slimes, get out of here.
You like this car, don't you? Let's go, man.
You're right. Hey,
Mommy's dead. Mommy, hey, how you doing?
Ooh, this neighborhood. This is it, right over here.
this is it?
Yeah, this is it.
That's got lousy grass.
He's got to put his winter lawn in yet.
Yeah, he must got cows.
What'd I tell you?
God bless Dr. Naismith.
You live around here?
No, he invented basketball, and that's what's paying for all this.
What are you gonna say if he answers the door?
I'm thinking, Salami. I'm thinking. Just cool out.
Hi.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, well, Kenny suggested that we talk to you.
Kenny? Kenny who?
Ken Reeves, our coach.
He played for the Bulls when you played for the Lakers?
Ken Reeves. Oh, yeah, sure. Come on in, guys. Come on in.
Thanks.
You live just like rich white folks.
All rich people look the same color. Green.
What kind of furniture is this?
This is real nice, ain't it?
I can sleep on it.
Nice little art and whatnot.
All right, what's up?
Well, we're the members of the Carver High basketball team.
Right. You guys were city champs last year.
You know about that?
I sure do. I don't play anymore, but I still read.
Well, it's about Ken.
How is he?
Well, that's what we wanted to talk to you about. You see, we're holding a Ken Reeves Memorial Blood Pressure Party at Carver to help raise money for the victims of high blood pressure.
Yeah, we're raising money for a mobile healthcare unit in our neighborhood, and we were wondering if maybe you'd want to buy a ticket.
It's for a very good cause.
Memorial? Ken Reeves? Wow. When did it happen?
Any day now.
You see, Mr. Bale, it was very unexpected.
Very.
Well, it was fast. There was no pain.
He couldn't have been a day past 40. How much are the tickets?
$50.
$25 if you want to go, and $50 if you want to stay.
Hey, you guys better get your act straight if you intend to go on the road.
Well, the truth is you can give whatever you want.
Yeah, it's for a very good cause.
Okay, count me in.
Hey, thanks a lot.
No problem. Good luck on the fundraising.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm sorry about the coach.
Yeah, so are we.
Oh,
Thanks
good luck,
a lot,
fellas.
though.
Thanks a lot.
Fantastic,
Okay,
really.
thanks, man.
Nice house.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
All right, man.
Thanks, man.
You got it! Oh, wait a second. I promised my old man I'd get him an autograph.
Oh,
Come on,
you don't
Salami.
even have anything to write it on.
Right here, baby.
That's
Man,
ridiculous.
Who wants this autograph? I mean, what would you do with...
Come in.
Good, huh? Knocked and everything? What is all this? Looks like a greenhouse. Somebody died?
Funny you should ask. You feeling all right, Ken?
Me? Yeah, sure. I feel great, just great. I got a lead on a new apartment.
Good.
What's this?
Fan mail?
Expressing our heartfelt sympathy over the tragic loss of Ken Reeves? I don't get it.
Come to think of it, you do look a little pale.
There's some kind of a joke?
No, I didn't send the card or the flowers. Your buddies over at the LA Lakers did.
The tragic loss of Ken Reeves? Look, I just don't get this.
Well, I did think it was a bit premature, but they do define death as the absence of brainwaves.
Sybil, I don't think jokes about my death are very funny.
Okay, all right. Now, cheer up. You were well liked.
There's more?
Mm-hmm. A lot of people have expressed a desire to attend the fundraiser. Now, not only that, checks have been coming in from all over the country.
$50. Bill Russell? $50. Billy Cunningham? $100. Chet Walker? The Ken Reeves Memorial Blood Pressure Party? I just don't get it.
You know, we can use the flowers to decorate the gym.
For the fundraiser?
Oh, no, for the wake.
Don't start with me. I spoke to Kareem. So I know you guys are responsible for spreading these rumors about my death. So don't play dumb with me.
Who's playing? Maybe we did made it sound like you took the deep six, but we never actually said you were dead.
The Ken Reeves Memorial Blood Pressure Party, what do you think that means? A memorial is for dead people.
Not necessarily. They run the Wood Memorial back at Aqueduct, and the horses ain't dead. And neither are the people who bet them.
Oh, salami.
Besides, Coach, it's for a good cause. You said so yourself.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have died, nobody would take high blood pressure seriously.
I'm not dead.
Things could happen.
Look, Coach, we tried to raise funds without killing you off, but nobody would give us anything.
Yeah, now you got money coming in all over the country.
And big shot celebrities saying that they'll come to the fundraiser.
And none of this would have happened if you weren't a corpse.
Hey, we're proud of you, Coach. We really are.
Oh, that's really touching, Coolidge, but the fact remains, I'm not dead.
Like I said, things could happen.
Just think how happy everybody will be when they find out you're still alive.
The gym will be filled with joyous tears.
And the rafters will shake with the sound of jubilation when you walk out onto the court.
And the sounds of joyous laughter will fill...
Enough. It's a good thing we're raising money for the mobile health care unit. You guys are gonna need it.
It was too bad to hear about the Birds arm trouble, Sparky. It sure was. Tigers were hanging in pretty tough with the Yankees for a while, though.
Well, there's always next year.
You bet. Hey, Coolidge, it's Mr. Sparky Anderson.
Anderson, huh? Real excited to meet you. Sorry you lost, but you had my vote.
How'd it go?
Not so good.
Do you have high blood pressure?
No, I have low blood pressure.
Oh, well, that's terrific, Kool-Aid.
It should only happen to you. I'm young. I got everything to live for.
Look, lower blood pressure isn't so bad.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say.
I'm serious, I mean it.
Yeah, well, what if the pressure gets so low my heart forgets what it's supposed to do and falls asleep?
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, sorry. Jeez, it stinks in here.
Yeah, like cigars.
So I'm trying to put a move on this chick, man, and Richie is sabotaging the whole operation by boring her to death. I mean, he's talking about the weather or geometry or something.
Excuse me, guys. Is the gym in here?
Yeah, it's right here.
Thanks.
So anyway, like I said, man, I'm caught in the middle between a rock, which is Richie, and a hard... Hey, that's Chet Walker.
Who's he?
I think you're right. Don't you know anything? Chet Walker played on the Chicago Bulls with Coach Reeves.
Played in 8 All-Star games, too?
8 more All-Star games than Reeves?
Well, what we doing out here?
Really?
Boy, life is strange. Things are going good, and then something like this happens.
It's a shame. It really is a shame.
Reeves was a great guy. He wasn't much of a ball player, but he was a great guy.
He wasn't such a bad dude.
Yeah, he's an inspiration to everybody with flat feet and no rhythm.
You know, I played with the guy.
He had a lot of heart. Not much talent, but you couldn't tell him that.
How'd he go?
High blood pressure. They say the fact that he never made the All-Star team killed him.
Yeah, he was always holding it inside.
Well, I hope he has a better percentage at the free throw line in the sky.
Amen.
Amen. Remember when he did all the good work? I mean,
Hey, guys. Hi, Chet. How you doing? Jimmy? Spock? It's me. Kenny Reeves, remember?
I heard high blood pressure was a treatable disease, but this is ridiculous.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, see, I'm chairman of the fundraising drive. Hope you guys remembered your checkbooks.
We thought you had checked out.
Checked out?
As in dead?
Oh, yeah, well, you see, we had this slight misunderstanding. I decided I wasn't ready to go. Well, look, I'm glad you guys showed up. Really, I appreciate it. I mean, coming down to pay your last respects and all like that. I'm touched. I really am. Aren't you kind of happy that I'll be around for another 50 or 100 years? Where you guys going? I thought you'd be glad to see me.
I'd like to welcome you all here tonight. I'm very glad that you've come. You know, we at Carver believe that our school is part of our community. We care what happens to our community and the people in it. So again, thank you for coming and showing your support for our efforts on behalf of high blood pressure. And now I would like to introduce one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He is a member of the NBA Hall of Fame. He is the third highest scorer in NBA history. He is Elgin Baylor.
Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I went for a walk.
What's the matter?
You should have seen the way those guys reacted when I showed up.
What do you mean?
I think they were disappointed I'm not dead. Can you believe that?
They were all set to grieve and you spoiled it for them.
Oh.
Don't worry. They'll get over it.
I just want to congratulate you on this community effort. A mobile health care unit can and will save people's lives. But more than that, people can save people's lives. And that's what shows here tonight. We can do what we need to do to make our city a better place to live. So if your number's up, get your act together and...
And now I'd like you to meet the man who has headed our fundraising drive, our basketball coach at Carver, Ken Reeves.
Come on.
I can't go back in there.
Oh, come on, man.
To those of you who thought I was dead, I apologize for letting you down. Also, I'd like to remind you we accept personal checks, major credit cards, and of course, cash. Got that, Sparky?
Ken, after 30 years in baseball, I know a little bit about high blood pressure. Here's your check.
That's it?
Hey, in Detroit, the only thing that finished lower than us was Chrysler.
Thanks, Sparky.
You don't know me, but enough with the commercials, Lester. Okay. I don't have high blood pressure, but I got a wooden leg. Could you check the inside pocket in my coat, please?
Over here?
Yeah, right there, that coat.
I'm gonna get any splinters. Thank you, Lester.
Sure, Donnie. And I didn't make no big money all those years.
Picking on the old man, huh? I used to make my living walking on wood like you. Here, Ken.
Ah, it's a great place you've got here.
Oh, thank you.
Neighborhood's nice, too.
Uh-huh.
A little quiet, but nice.
What do you think? I think it's terrific. When are you planning to leave for Seattle?
The end of the month.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
There's only one problem. The landlady is a very eccentric older woman. She hates loud noises and will not tolerate children or pets.
Oh, yeah, I saw the sign. No pets, no tots.
Right.
You don't have any pets, do you?
No, just a basketball team, and they're all house trained.
I think you're going to like it here.
Me too.
Have you seen any other places?
No, not really. Just the Sisters of Hope.
Sisters of Hope?
A rest home.
Oh,